So we dueled with every single classic Yu-Gi-Oh deck,
From Zombie Madness and Dragon Drawer,
all the way to Machine Revolt and Dinosaur's Rage.
with everything in between.
So sit back, relax, and get ready for some classic Yu-Gi-Oh dueling action.
Classic paper mat. Oh man, there's stuff in here. Got the rule book. A little what is this? I don't even remember what this is. Oh yeah, this is a little like helpful hint and guides to cards to buy. These are on the back of our mats now, but back then, got this. Oh, this is crispy. I might just do all this, man. Vampire Genesis, first edition. Starter deck 2. I mean, structure deck 2. Oh, wow, there's no order here? Vampire Lady, Despair from the Dark, Call It a Mummy, Pyramid Turtle, Pot of Greed, Giant Trunade, Magic Jammer, Heavy Storm, Card of Safe Return. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you get multiples in here. Yeah, see, I got I think there's 3 Pyramid Turtles in here. I can't find the others, but there's supposed to be like 3 Pyramid Turtles, 2 Ryukoki, 1 Master Kyonshi, got No Man of Crossout, 2 Despair from the Dark, 1 Spirit Reaper. I think this has 3 Compulses in it, which I think is nuts. Ryukoki. Snatch Steal. We all had a Snatch Steal at some point. Book of Life and the Last Pyramid Turtle. So the basic idea of this deck is to summon Vampire Genesis by banishing a Vampire Lord off the field. You can do this one of 2 ways. Pyramid Turtle can summon any monster that has, I think, 1500 or less defense. And Call It a Mummy can just special summon a zombie from your hand. It doesn't even specify what kind.
Alright, so I've got Structure Deck, Dragon's Roar. This is actually pretty interesting because I never owned either of these structure decks when I was a kid. I mean, I definitely owned like a few sparse cards from them, and I vaguely remember when these came out. I just never got a hold of them myself. Okay, so this structure deck is a little bit beat up, you guys can probably tell, but that's just a sign of its age. Those are battle scars. Also, does anybody else miss when they use the Millennium Eye stickers? Like, I remember that was like on the packaging of everything. We get an official rulebook. This is actually version 5.0, so I don't think they include official rulebooks in structure decks anymore, and I would say that's maybe a bit of a sin. Our extra information, we got a deck list here, which is very informative, and a little bit of strategies, how to use the deck. Our classic playmat, which I kind of wish we could use. All right, here he is. This is Red Eye's Darkness Dragon. Not to be confused with Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon, but it can't be normal summoner set. It can only be special summoned by tributing a Red Eye's Black Dragon, or this time, B Dragon. From your side of the field, he gets 300 attack for each dragon in your grave. So it's usually going to be dropping at least around like 3,000 or something. So pretty cool, ultra rare. And these cards are not in order. So I wonder if they just randomized this. That's weird. Interdimensional Matter Transporter, the Armed Dragon strategy is in this deck. Creature Swap, because we do have a floater in here. Ceasefire is neat. Stamping Destruction should be useful. It's spell and trap removal. Pot of Greed. But what does it do? The Dragon's Bead. Premature Burial's in here. That's really interesting. Some ban cards. Luster Dragon's going to be a useful beater at 1900. Reload for our bricky hands, I'm sure we'll see. The other Armed Dragon. This is a classic Graveguard in the 4th Dimension. Add your LV monsters. You know, kind of funny, Armed Dragons are about to get new support, and here we are playing with 2005 cards. And we get, of course, other cool staples. There's our Searcher, like I said. Heavy Storm and Snatch Steal is so crazy to see in a structure deck. And this was in 2005. Also interesting to me that they include duplicate cards. I think that's kind of cool. Curse of Anubis might be fun. Nobleman of Crossout. Red Eye's B Dragon. Okay, so the goal is going to be to summon this guy. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I honestly feel like you can probably get more mileage out of just summoning the Armed Dragons, but either way, Masked Dragon is going to be extremely useful in this strategy. And as you guys saw, this deck's got some really powerful staples, so I'm excited. Let me know in the comments, which deck do you think is going to win? Or at least which one's your favorite?
They're just suggesting you run this with all these like banned cards or like overpowered cards. They're like, oh yeah, just run this deck with Premature Burial, Painful Choice, and let's not forget it comes with card of safe return. And like, there's a snatch deal in here. These were just cards we had. They were just cards that were printed common. We could run them as much as we wanted. And remember when we got Snatch Steal back for all of one format? And how like crazy it was, and no one could get their hands on copies because they were so old. And it's just sitting in here, common.
All right, so Dragon's Roar.
And Zombie Madness.
Some 2005 action. Are you ready?
We're bringing it back old school.
I rolled an 11.
Well, that sounds like it's hard to beat. Yep, 9.
I'll take the first move.
Alright then. May the best zombie win.
Set one card face down. And set one monster face down.
I will activate Pot of Greed.
Ooh, okay.
I'll draw 2 cards. I'll activate my Call of the Mummy. When I have no monsters on the field, I can special summon 1 from the hand. And I'll activate its effect to special summon my Despair from the Dark. I'll normal summon my Master Kyonshi. That's 1750. And I'll enter battle. Kyonshi will attack your face.
Attacked my masked dragon. When it's destroyed by battle, I get to special summon a dragon monster with 1500 or less attack from my deck to summon another copy of masked dragon in defense.
I will set 1 card face down and end my turn.
I'll draw for turn. Pass my turn to you, duelist.
Draw for turn. Normal summon double costing.
Okay.
Yeah, 1700. Now enter battle. Double costing will attack your masked dragon.
Alright, so masked dragon is destroyed and it'll let me summon another dragon monster from my deck. Another masked dragon from my deck.
I don't even bother putting your deck away. Because my Master Kyonshi is going to attack your other masked dragon.
With masked dragon's effect, I'll summon my twin-headed behemoth. So if it gets destroyed, I can actually resummon it back at the end of the turn.
Despair from the Dark, attack his twin-headed behemoth. I'll end right there.
I'll draw for my turn. Alright, so at the end phase, my twin-headed behemoth can return to the field. Its attack and defense are 1,000 though. I'll draw for turn. I'll activate my Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. I'll activate my Stamping Destruction. So while I have a face-up dragon-type monster, which I do, I can destroy a spell or trap in the field and inflict 500 points of damage to the controller. So I'll target this card.
You hit my reel.
Next, I'll normal summon Luster Dragon.
It
So
does.
I'm going to use Luster Dragon, and I'll attack double costing. Set 1 card face down and pass turn.
Draw for turn. I'll enter battle. Master Kyonshi will attack your twin-headed behemoth, and my Despair from the Dark with 28 will attack your Luster Dragon.
I'll activate my Interdimensional Matter Transporter. So I can send a face-up monster to my field, remove it from play until the end phase.
Then my Despair from the Dark will attack you directly for 28. I'll pass there.
Alright, so Luster Dragon returns to the field, and I'll draw for turn. Activate my Stamping Destruction since I control a dragon monster, and target Call of the Mummy. Now I'll enter the battle. Luster Dragon is going to attack Master Kyonshi. In main phase 2, I'll activate Creature Swap. So now you get my Luster Dragon, and I'll be taking Despair from the Dark. And that's going to end my turn.
Draw for turn. I will go ahead and activate my Mystical Space Typhoon, targeting your face down.
You hit my Heavy Storm.
Normal summon my Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, and I'll activate my Creature Swap. So I'll be letting you have this Bone Tower, and I'll be taking back my monster. Now I'll enter battle. Luster Dragon will attack my Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, and then Despair from the Dark will attack with 2800. And I pass there.
I draw. Swords of Revealing Light, which prevents you from attacking for 3 turns. I'll pass turn.
Draw. Set a card and pass.
1 turn for Swords of Revealing Light. I'll have to pass again.
Draw. And I'll pass.
It's 2 turns for Swords of Revealing Light. I'll pass 1 more time.
Draw. Set 1 and pass again.
Yeah, so my Swords of Revealing Light is destroyed, and I will normal summon my Red Eyes Beachit, and I can use its effect to send it to the graveyard and special summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon from my hand. So I'll activate its effect and summon Red Eyes Bee Dragon, and I'm going to go ahead and enter the battle phase. Red Eyes will attack Luster Dragon, and now in main phase 2, I will special summon my Red Eyes Darkness Dragon by tributing Red Eyes Bee Dragon. That's my boss monster, and it gains 300 attack for every dragon type monster in the graveyard.
How many is
So
that?
currently that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's getting 2100. So he's actually at 4,500 attack points. I will set 2 cards and pass turn.
I'll draw. I will activate my trap, Compulse. I will target your Red Eyes Darkness Dragon and bounce it back to your hand. Okay, so I'll normal summon Regenerating Mummy. That's 1800. Now enter battle. my mummy will attack for game.
That's game one.
Alright. I will set 2 cards face down and pass.
Well, I'll draw for turn. I'll normal summon my Luster Dragon. Again, it's got 1900, and I'm going to enter the battle phase and attack for 1900. Set 1. I'll set 2 cards and pass turn to you.
And I'll draw. And I'll pass.
Oh no, okay. Draw for turn, enter the battle, and attack for 1900. Main phase 2, I will set 1 monster face down and pass turn to you.
And I draw. And I activate Pot of Greed to draw 2. I will activate my Nobleman of Crossout, where I can target one of your face down defense position monsters and remove it from play.
So my Masked Dragon is banished.
I'm going to set 1 and activate my Reload, where I shuffle in my hand and draw the same number of cards. I had 4 cards. I will normal summon my Pyramid Turtle, and then I'll activate my Creature Swap, so we get to trade.
I'll use my Interdimensional Matter Transporter.
Oh my
So
God.
I can banish my Luster Dragon, which means can't. So I'll banish Luster Dragon into the end phase.
Enter battle. Pyramid Turtle will attack for 1200. I'll set 1 card face down, and I'll end my turn.
At the end of the turn, my Luster Dragon will return. Draw. Set 1 card face to pass my turn.
We'll draw. We'll switch my Pyramid Turtle to defense, and I'll pass.
I'll draw. I'll enter battle and use my Luster Dragon and attack Pyramid Turtle.
Pyramid Turtle, I can special summon a monster from my deck. Pyramid Turtle,
Pass turn.
draw for a turn, and I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn. Enter battle. And my Luster Dragon will attack a Pyramid Turtle.
Pyramid Turtle, just like the first, and it'll be another Pyramid Turtle.
That will end my turn.
Draw. I pass.
Draw for turn. And activate my Pot of Greed. That lets me draw 2 more cards. I'll activate my Reload. So this lets me take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Shuffle them into my deck, and I get to draw 7 more. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll normal summon my Masked Dragon. Into the battle phase. Luster Dragon and attack Pyramid Turtle.
Okay. Then Pyramid Turtle will special summon a zombie, and I will summon my Ryu Koki, because Pyramid Turtle can summon a monster that has 2000 or less defense.
In main phase 2, I'll activate my Creature Swap. So, with Creature Swap, I can give you my Masked Dragon and take your Ryu Koki.
I will activate Compulsory Evacuation Device, and I target my Ryu Koki.
Alright, well, that's gonna have to end my turn.
Draw for turn. Now, I'll activate my Call of the Mummy. Because I control no monsters, I can special summon a zombie from my hand. And I'll use that effect to special summon my Ryu Koki. And I'll enter battle. My Ryu Koki will attack your Luster Dragon at 2400. I will set 1 card face down and end my turn.
I'll draw my Snatch Steal. So I can control, or I can equip it to one of your monsters and take control of it. But you'll gain 1000 life points during each of your standby phases.
Chain my Dust Tornado, targeting your Snatch Steal.
Well, I'll switch my Masked Dragon to defense mode. Pass my turn there.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Regenerating Mummy, and I'll enter battle. My Regenerating Mummy has 18. It'll attack your Masked Dragon.
Masked Dragon's destroyed. Its effect will let me summon a Dragon monster with 1500 less attack. My final Masked Dragon.
And then I'll have my Ryu Koki attack your last Masked Dragon.
So, same thing. I get to summon a dragon, and this time I'll be summoning my Armed Dragon LV3.
And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. So during my standby phase, I can activate the effect of Armed Dragon LV3, or level 3. I can send it to the graveyard to special summon an Armed Dragon level 5 from my deck. Armed Dragon level 5 lets me send a monster from my hand to the grave to destroy a monster on your side of the field with attack less than or equal to what I sent. I'll go ahead and activate the effect of Armed Dragon level 5 and discard Red Eyes Black Dragon and target Ryu Koki. I'll activate my Premature Burial.
Yikes.
So I can pay 800 life points to target a monster in my graveyard and special summon it. And then it gets equipped with this card. So, I'm going to be summoning my Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'll normal summon Twin-Headed Behemoth. And now I can enter the battle phase.
Before you enter battle, I'll activate Compulsory Evacuation Device on your Armed Dragon.
Well, I'll use my trap card, the Dragon's Bead.
Oh no!
So it lets me discard a card from my hand and negate a trap that targets a face-up dragon and destroy that trap.
I did target
I
a
will
face-up
discard this very useless Red Eyes Bee chick. Now I'll use Red Eyes Bee Dragon and attack Regenerating Mummy. Then I'll attack you for 15 with Twin-Headed Behemoth and finish you off with Armed Dragon level 5 for 24.
And that's game. Activate my Call of the Mummy and activate Reload. So I have 3 cards in hand. I'll shuffle those in and draw 3. Draw 3. Alright, so I'll use the effect of my Call of the Mummy to special summon a zombie from my hand. I'll special summon my Regenerating Mummy. And then I will set 1 face down and I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. Activate my Nobleman of Crossout on your set monster.
And you banished or removed from play my Soul Absorbing Bone Tower.
I'll normal summon my Luster Dragon, and I'll attack your Regenerating Mummy for 100 damage. I'll set 2 cards and pass turn.
And I'll draw for turn. I will activate the effect of my Call of the Mummy to special summon a zombie from my hand, my Master Kyonshi. And then I will tribute that Master Kyonshi for my Ryu Koki. Ryu Koki has 2400, and I'll use him to attack your Luster Dragon. And I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn. I'll set a monster and pass turn.
I'll draw. Alright, I'll enter battle. Ryu Koki will attack your face down.
Alright, you attacked my Masked Dragon. Alright, anyways, I'll use this effect to special summon Armed Dragon level 3.
I'll pass right there.
I'll draw for turn. In my standby phase, I'll use Armed Dragon level 3. I can send it to the graveyard, and I get to summon Armed Dragon level 5. So I'll activate my Stamping Destruction. Since I control a dragon, I can destroy your Call of the Mummy and deal 500 damage to you. Then I will go to my battle phase. Armed Dragon level 5 is going to ram right into Ryukoki. Pass turn.
I'll draw. I will normal summon my Pyramid Turtle. And my Pyramid Turtle has 1200, and I'll use it to attack you directly. And I'll pass there.
I'll draw. I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Enter battle. Pyramid Turtle for 12. And I'll pass.
I'll draw. Set 1 card face down. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Double Costin, and I'll enter battle. Pyramid Turtle attack for 12.
I'll activate my Call of the Haunted. Lets me target a monster in my grave and summon an attack position. So I'll target my Armed Dragon level 5.
I'll pass right there.
Draw for turn. Okay, I'm gonna enter battle phase. I'll use my Armed Dragon to attack double cost. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Set 1 face down and switch my Pyramid Turtle to defensive mode, and I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Set a card face down and activate my Reload. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'll use my Armed Dragon level 5's effect, and it lets me discard my Red Eyes Darkness Dragon to destroy your Pyramid Turtle.
Pyramid Turtle cannot get its effect. It is not destroyed by battle.
Then I'll enter battle. Attack your set card.
You hit my Spirit Reaper, who cannot be destroyed by battle.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn.
Draw for turn. I will set 1 card face down, and I'll pass to you.
I'll draw for turn. Activate Dragon's Rage. So it gives my dragons piercing when they attack defense position monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the battle phase and attack with Armed Dragon level 5 on Spirit Reaper. And in main phase 2, I'll set 1 card, pass to you.
Draw for turn. I will activate my Nobleman of Crossout on your face down monster. I will activate my face down card, Compulsory Evacuation Device. And I aim to bounce your Armed Dragon to hand. And I'll switch my Spirit Reaper to attack position. My Spirit Reaper will attack you directly for 300. And when this monster successfully attacks directly, we discard a random card from your hand. That one. And I'll pass there.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'll normal summon my Twin-Headed Behemoth. Enter battle. Twin-Headed Behemoth attacks your Spirit Reaper. And that's gonna pass turn for me.
I'll draw for turn. I will activate my Giant Shrunade.
Oh boy.
Return all spell and trap cards on the field to the hand.
Okay.
Next, I will activate my Book of Life. I can special summon a zombie monster from my graveyard and banish one from yours. I will special summon my Ryu Koki, and I will banish your Masked Dragon. Now, I'll enter battle. My Ryu Koki with 24 will attack your Twin-Headed Behemoth. And then my Spirit Reaper will attack you for 300.
And another card from my hand. Hit Armed Dragon LV5.
End phase.
Okay, so in the end phase, my Twin-Headed Behemoth will return to the field, but with 1,000 attack and defense, and I'll draw for turn. I'll activate my Premature Burial. So by paying 800 life points, I get to select a monster in my graveyard. I'll pay 800 and target my Armed Dragon LV5. I can special summon it and equip it with Premature Burial. I'll use Armed Dragon level 5's effect. I'll discard Armed Dragon to target Ryukoki and destroy it. I'll switch Twin-Headed Behemoth to attack position. I'll enter the battle phase. Twin-Headed Behemoth attacks with 1,000, 2,400 with Armed Dragon level 5. I'll set 2 cards face down.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I will activate my Pot of Greed to draw 2. Okay, I will tribute my Spirit Reaper for my Vampire Lord. But Vampire Lord won't be staying because I will banish my Vampire Lord to summon my Vampire Genesis.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
He's got 3k, and I can discard a zombie monster to special summon another zombie monster from my graveyard. I don't actually have that, but what I will be doing is playing Book of Life.
Okay.
So I can special summon a zombie from my grave and banish one monster from yours. Ryu Koki. And now enter battle. My Vampire Genesis will attack your armed dragon level 5.
And activate my Ceasefire.
Oh no, what does that do?
So this flips all defense position monsters on the field face
Oh
up,
no!
and inflicts 500 points of damage to you for each effect monster in the field. So since there are 4 effect monsters in the field, you'll take
Oh, that's so
2,000
dumb.
damage. Alright. Good games, though. Very, very classic indeed.
I don't remember who's in a Ceasefire as a kid. I don't know whose classic that is.
So, that's the duel, guys.
Oh, gosh.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I did. This was pretty cool. It really takes you back.
I think they're fun. It's a lot of cards that we literally can't use in the current game. Not because they've been crept, because a lot of them are banned.
Yeah. Fun duel.
Yeah, I love these cards. I will be keeping these. You can't have them. These are
If you guys liked the video, of course, be sure to drop a like. These decks were very expensive to obtain, so we would definitely appreciate it.
And let us know if you'd like to see a 3-of game. I'd be
Yeah.
curious to see what we could do if we took out some of these more useless cards like Reload.
Or the Graveyard in the 4th Dimension. God.
You never did play that.
Anyways, that's going to be it for the duel, so we will catch you guys in the next one.
Pass turn. Alright, girls and boys, let's pop this bad boy open. Even tape that's almost 2 decades old is no match for my knife. Alright. So of course we get our deck, our official rule book, version 5.0, and the old school mat. But this is what we're here for, our Infernal Flame Emperor. Yeah, he cannot be special summoned. When this card is tribute summoned successfully, you can remove from play up to 5 monsters in your 5 fire monsters in your graveyard, and destroy a number of spell or trap cards on the field equal to that number. So you can go clear out some back row. We got Inferno. This is the guy who can special summon by, I believe, banishing 1 fire monster from your graveyard. Wait a minute, what is the order here? Okay, Pot of Greed. I don't know what it does, but here it is. UFO Turtle. There's supposed to be 3 in here, but the order is interesting. But yeah, UFO Turtle, when it's sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, so not by card effect, you can special summon a 1 fire monster with attack of 1500 or less. Call it a haunted. Molten Destruction just increases the attack of all fire monsters by 500, right? Yeah, and then decreases the defense by 400. Ultimate Baseball Kid, level limit area B, Dust Tornado, Mystical Space Typhoon. Gaia, what is this? Gaia Soul, the Combustible Collective. I don't know what this is. You contribute up to 2 Pyro type monsters from your side of the field. If you do, increase the attack of this monster by the number of tributed monsters times 1,000. Oh, so this can get huge. It can be bigger than Infernal Flame Emperor because it's at base 2,000. Molten Zombie, Heavy Storm, Great Angus. He's not a pyro, but he is fire. Solar Flare Dragon, Premature Burial, Backfire. There's another UFO Turtle. Snatch Steal. I'm gonna steal some of Paul's cards. Raging Flame Sprite. This is the one that burns, right? When it can just attack your opponent directly. And then if it does, you can increase the attack of this card by 1,000. So if you can do this multiple times, this thing can get huge too. But of course it starts at 100. Reload, Type 8, Thestalos, the Firestorm Monarch. Meteor of Destruction, Inferno again. Oh, so you got multiple of the special summon guy. That will help us make our Infernal Flame Emperor. Dark Room of Nightmare, Nobleman of Crossout, Solar Flare Dragon, Jar of Greed, Blazing Inpachi. Oh, so we got both of the really good vanillas, because Great Angus was base 18 and this is 1850. That's gonna be nice. Tribute to the Doomed, Backfire, Necklace of Command, the 3rd UFO Turtle, Molten Destruction, Foxfire, Ultimate Baseball Kid, Dust Tornado, Little Chimera, and another level limit.
Okay, so this is Structure Deck Fury from the Deep. Something interesting about this is that it's got, like, I guess what seems like tape or something on the front. Maybe this comes through on camera, and super glue on the back. So this has been through some rough times, but it is okay. I'm still gonna point this out every time. I love these Millennium Eye stickers, and I think that it is a casualty that they don't still use them. But the incredible old Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat. How to power up this deck. They still include these today. Don't know how much of this stuff comes in here. And a rule book, which again, is a sin that they don't include this anymore. All right, so Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. He lets me send Umi on my side of the field to the graveyard to send all cards in both players' hands and on the field to the grave except for him. So this is basically my like Judgment Dragon field nuke guy. He's gonna be useful. And like last time, these cards are completely out of order. I don't know why. I get Spell Shield type 8, Fenrir, which I can actually special summon by removing some water monsters, and if I destroy a monster in battle, make my opponent skip the next draw phase. That could be good. Ban cards like Premature Burial, Legendary Ocean, which I'm definitely going to need in order to make summoning some of my water monsters easier. A nice 1800 vanilla is nice. Mother Grizzly, they like to give these decks their search cards. Torrential Tribute, that's going to be pretty useful. Pot of Greed. Creeping Doom Manta. Interesting. Reload. Levia Dragon Daedalus. So it's just a weaker version of Ocean Dragon Lord Daedalus because of the level differential. I guess with Legendary Ocean I'll be able to summon him pretty easily. Snatch Steal, Gravity Bind, Big Wave, Small Wave. It's good for summoning your big water monsters as well. Mobius the Frost Monarch. Okay, nice. Can pop 2 spells or traps. Salvage. Very good. I actually need to hold on to this because Salvage is a tougher card to come by these days. Well, it was reprinted recently. Tribe Infecting Virus, this card that has been banned for a while. Tornado Wall, Legendary Ocean. Oh yeah, these two form a bit of a combo, Tornado Wall and Legendary Ocean, to stop me from taking damage. Oh, 7-color fish is nice. Zing Zen Hu, Starboy. These like to give you reload, but I think it's a good decision for a structure deck. In case you brick, you can hope to get something a little better. And other than that, it seems like it's basically the same stuff. Amphibious Bugroth lets me attack directly if I've got Umi on the field. Creature Swap is nice, although I think the other deck probably includes it too. Mermaid Knight lets me attack twice if Umi's on the field. Hammer Shot, great removal, and another vanilla. So all in all, pretty cool. I like this strategy more than the first one already, so let's see how it goes.
Here we are, guys. We've
Yes.
got our decks.
We've got our decks. I've got Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus.
And I have Infernal Flame Emperor.
And since we don't actually have a die in here, we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors for a change.
Okay.
Normally we do dice, but
Now,
not today.
of course, the winner is whoever wins the best 2 out of 3 by reducing life points to 0. But we know the true winner is whoever summons their boss monster and wins.
Yeah, that's how you actually know.
That's the real winner. On shoot.
On shoot.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
All right.
Your pick.
I'll take first.
Oh yeah, and for the rules, we're going to be doing. Both of us are allowed to have a field spell.
Yes.
So.
And I will not be drawing on my first turn.
Yes. So modern rules, effectively.
Yep. But not with modern erratas.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna play the cards as they're printed.
As written. Okay, so I guess I'll start with activating Meteor of Destruction. I will burn you for 1,000 life points.
Wow, thanks, duelist.
It's a lot, but if he had 3,000 or less, I wouldn't be able to activate this.
Oh, so it can't kill me. That's an interesting card.
It starts the kill. Okay, so I will set 1 card face down and 1 spell or trap face down and pass to you.
Right, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to normal summon my Starboy. He's got 550 attack, but his effect gives all water monsters 500 more attack points, and he decreases the attack of fire monsters by 400. So I'm going to enter the battle phase, and we're just going to attack with him.
All right, well, that's not going to go through, because you hit my UFO turtle, it's 1,200 defense.
Okay, so I'm at 1050, so I take 150.
Yep.
This burn is already not going well.
Now, this isn't even part of the burn, really.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to go to main phase 2, set a card face down, and pass my turn. Because Starboy is kind of all I got here.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Blazing Impachi. It has 1850, but it dropped by 4, so it's 1450.
Yeah.
Switch UFO turtle to attack position, and now into battle.
I'm going to activate my gravity bind. All level 4 or higher monsters in the field can't attack. So for now, at least, you're held off.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw for turn. Gonna switch my Starboy to defense position.
Boo.
I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn. But I'll activate Heavy Storm to destroy all spell and traps.
Okay, well, goodbye Gravity Bind.
And I'll lose my Spell Shield type 8.
Did you use Spell Shield type 8 to negate your Heavy Storm?
No. Normal summon UFO turtle.
Oh, okay, I'm in trouble.
Beat down. All right,
There we go.
so UFO turtle, I'll enter battle. UFO turtle attack 1,000.
Goodbye, Starboy.
And now UFO turtle is normal, so it'll attack 14. Yeah, Blazing Apache for 18. 50.
Got
All
it.
right, pass right there.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to set a monster in defense position and pass turn.
All right, this is no longer lethal. Draw for turn. And it's lethal again. I will, can he attack? Yes, he can. I'll normal summon my Gaia Soul, the Combustible Collective.
Okay, so what's his story?
You can tribute up to 2 pyro monsters, and it gains 1,000 attack for each one that you tribute. Also, it does piercing.
Oh, that's cool.
It has base 2,000, but it's also destroyed during the end phase, so it's a one-time card. I'll enter battle, so Gaia Soul will attack face now.
Alright, you attacked my Mother Grizzly.
Get out.
So when it's destroyed by battle, I'm going to take some damage, I think 1,000. And its effect will activate, lets me summon a water monster with 1,500 or less attack.
Oh no, you can summon one Mother Grizzlies.
To get a Mother Grizzly to the field.
Okay then. I will have my UFO turtle suicide into Mother Grizzly, about 14. So now I can special summon a fire monster with 1,500 or less.
Yes. I'll be summoning my Mother Grizzly first.
Where's the other UFO turtle? I know I have one. Okay, here he is. I'll get a UFO turtle. And then this UFO turtle will suicide into that Mother Grizzly. Both their effects activate.
I'll get my Mermaid Knight.
And I'll get my Solar Flare Dragon. Now my Blazing Apache will attack your Mermaid Knight. Then UFO turtle for 14.
Oh, it's gonna kill me.
And game with Solar Flare Dragon.
Alright, that's game 1. Alright, game 2.
Game 2, and I'm gonna finish this one just as fast as the last.
I didn't get to see my legendary ocean, but maybe this time I will. Alright, I will let you have the first move.
Okay. And let me set up my traps.
Well, hopefully not.
Oh, good, because I didn't open any monsters.
Lucky me.
I will activate Reload.
Oh, okay.
So I get to shuffle my hand in and draw the same numbers. That's 4. All right, so let's... Oh, it's not more playable. I'll set one card and pass.
I'll draw. Alright, I'm going to activate my Pot of Greed.
All
You know
right.
what this does?
I
I don't either.
Then you can't resolve it.
Lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. It just said I was about to like excavate them like it was like Pot of Duality or something.
Yeah.
Now I'll activate my Legendary Ocean. So its name's treated as Yumi. Downgrade, that's a word you don't hear anymore. All water monsters on both players' sides of the field and in the hand by 1 level. And it increases the attack and defense of all my water monsters by 200. Yeah, next I'll normal summon my Mother Grizzly. So it's got 1,600 attack now. I'm gonna enter the battle phase and attack you for 16. In main phase 2, I'll go ahead and set 2 cards face down and pass turn, duelist.
Draw for turn. Well, I will normal summon my UFO turtle.
Yeah, this time he can't actually crash into these things, thank God.
You're right. He's gonna destroy it. Because I activate Molten Destruction, which increases all my fire monsters' attack by 500, but decreases their defense by 400.
Joy. Okay.
So, UFO Turtle is now a whopping 1,900. And I'm gonna enter battle.
Okie doke.
UFO Turtle attacks Mother Grizzly.
Okay, so I don't have too much to say about that, but I will activate my Tornado Wall. So as long as Umi is on the field, which the Legendary Ocean is treated as Umi, of course. Yeah, as long as it's on the field, any damage from attacking monsters to my life points, but if Legendary Ocean is destroyed, this is also destroyed. So I just won't be taking any damage from this fight.
You still will, because I'm activating Dust Tornado on your Legendary Ocean.
That destroys my Legendary Ocean and my Tornado Wall.
Say goodbye to your combo.
Alright, well this battle is just happening in an unfortunate way.
Yes.
My Mother Grizzly gets destroyed, I take 500 damage, and its effect will activate. Gonna get myself another Mother Grizzly, I think.
And I'll pass right there.
Draw for turn. Gonna switch Mother Grizzly to defense position.
Yeah, you're gonna turn tail, huh?
Set a card face down and pass turn.
Alright, drop turn. Not useful. I will set one, and I'll move to battle. UFO turtle will attack your Mother Grizzly.
I will let that happen. My Mother Grizzly is destroyed, and it's going to summon a water monster. My Starboy. It'll increase the attack of all my waters by 500 points, and decrease attack of all fires by 400 points.
Okay, so that drops me down to 15. All right, I pass.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness. Yeah, so he's going to be gaining some attack points. 500 to be exact, so he's 2,300, and my Starboy is 1,050. Meanwhile, your monster is 1,500. All right, I'll enter the battle phase. I will attack with my Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness.
I will, on attack declaration, activate my backfire. So when a fire monster that I control is destroyed, and sent to the GY, I can inflict 500 damage.
That sounds fine to me. So you were 15 to my 23, so you take 800.
800, and UFO Turtle's effect activates.
And I take 5, right?
I take 5. I will special summon my little Chimera.
Oh god, you had to go and make things complicated. There's gonna be a lot of life point stuff to play with.
So little Chimera increases all fire monsters' attack by 500.
And all water monsters lose 400, right?
Oh yeah, and all water monsters lose 400.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll banish my UFO Turtle from my grave to special summon Inferno.
Ooh, okay.
So it can't be normal summoned or set. You can special summon it by banishing a fire monster from your grave. And if it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 1,500 damage. I will enter battle.
Alright, I'm going to activate my Gravity Bind.
Boo!
So level 4 and higher monsters in the field cannot attack.
So Little Chimera will attack your Starboy.
Starboy is 650, meaning I'll take 550.
Yes. I will set one card face down. And I pass.
Draw for turn. I will activate my Salvage. So it lets me get 2 water monsters with 1,500 or less attack in my graveyard and add them to my hand. I'll be grabbing Mother Grizzly and Starboy. I'll activate my Snatch Steal. So I get to take control of one of your monsters, but during each of your standby phases, you'll gain 1,000 life points. I'm going to be taking Little Chimera.
Boo.
However,
oh yeah, it's a field wide.
Yeah, just a field wide. However, he won't be around for long. I'm going to tribute your Little Chimera. To summon my Mobius, the Frost Monarch. I'm going to target 2 spells and traps. It'll be Molten Destruction and your back row card.
Yeah, my Call of the Hornet, man.
Right, yes. Since I can't actually attack, I'll pass turn to you.
All right, draw for turn. I will switch my Inferno to defensive mode, set one card face down, and I'll pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I will set a monster face down, and I'll have to pass turn.
All right, draw for turn. I'll activate Premature Burial by paying 800 life points to special summon a monster from my grave. I'll get my Little Chimera.
Ooh, okay.
But it will not be staying because I'm tributing them both for my Infernal Flame Emperor.
Oh, okay.
So when it's tribute summon successfully, I can banish up to 5 fire monsters in my graveyard. I have 2. I'll be banishing them both. And I can destroy spell or trap cards up to the number.
Okay, so banishing 2 to destroy my 2?
Yes.
This with Gravity Bind and Zing Zin Hu.
And now I have the biggest monster on the field, so I'll enter battle, and my Emperor will attack your Mobius.
Okay, so I'll take 300 damage, and Mobius is destroyed.
And I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn. I'll activate Mystical Space Typhoon and target this card and destroy it, hopefully.
I'll activate Mystical Space Typhoon and target that card, destroy it.
It negates both. Next, we're gonna normal summon my Starboy. I'll flip up my Mother Grizzly.
Very unfortunate.
That's not all. Duelist.
It's not?
Because I'm going to pay 800 life points to activate Premature Burial, and I'll be targeting my Mobius the Frost Monarch.
Out here just popping off.
Yes, Mobius the Frost Monarch gets summoned to the field and its attacks even increased. Now, we're in the battle phase. Mobius the Frost Monarch is going to attack Infernal Flame Emperor.
All right,
He's
so
at 29 to your 23. You'll take 6, but I'll take 5.
Yes, because my backfire.
But it shouldn't be enough to keep you alive because I'll attack for 1050 with Starboy, and then
23. Oh, you gotta go ahead.
yeah, 19 with Mother Grizzly, and then of course 23.
Yep, that'll do it.
Goodbye, Duelist. It's interesting. At least you've summoned your boss monster.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to do that much yet.
All right.
All right, game 3.
Game 3. That didn't go the way I wanted to.
You get to pick. first.
But I'll be going first this time. Wait, I went first last time. So you know what?
Take a
You go
pick.
first this time.
Okay, I don't mind that. I can live with it at least. I will. Set a monster face down. Activate my legendary ocean. It's gonna end my turn.
Draw. So I have to be a bit careful with how I choose to swing at that thing. I will activate my Pot of Greed to draw 2. I'll normal summon my Blazing Impachi. I will equip my Blazing Impachi with Necklace of Command. If I can equip it to a monster, and then if it's destroyed as a result of battle, and this card is sent to the graveyard, I get to draw a card or have you discard a card.
Wow, okay.
So I'll enter battle. Impachi with 1850 will attack.
Attack my Mother Grizzly. It doesn't have the defense to survive, but it does have an effect on the monster I summon. I'll summon my Mermaid Knight.
What you do?
It can attack twice during the same battle phase as long as he's on the field.
Alright, I'll go to main phase 2, I'll set 2, and I'll pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn. I will activate my Hammer Shot.
Ooh.
So it destroys an attack machine monster with the highest attack on the field. Right now, that's your Blazing Impachi.
Oh my gosh. I will chain to Hammer Shot my Backfire.
Oh, okay.
So Hammer Shot resolves, destroys my Impachi.
This means my Mermaid Knight can swing in for not the kill, but
Dang, 3K.
it can attack twice, so 1700 is going to attack you directly.
Ooh, oh yes. Well, yes, I'll take that.
And then 17 again. Alright, in main phase 2, I will just set a card face down and pass turn.
Okay, and I will draw for turn. I will set one face down and pass.
Understandable. I will draw one card. My Mermaid Knight's going to attack your set monster with 1700.
Hit my UFO turtle.
Ah, it's going to deal some
Effect will
damage to me,
activate,
right?
and Backfire will burn you. I will summon my Solar Flare Dragon. So it can't be attacked if I have another Pyro monster, and during each of my end phases, it'll burn you for 500.
Oh joy, okay. Well, in main phase 2, we're just gonna set a card and pass turn.
Alright, and I'll draw for turn. And now I will normal summon another Solar Flare Dragon.
Oh, it's this lock.
Yes. So neither of them can be attacked. And on each end phase, they'll burn you for 500 each.
Hooray!
And with that, I'll move to end phase.
So
5
I
and
take
5.
1000 damage. Draw for turn.
I'm playing Degenerate strategy.
We'll see how degenerate it really is when I activate this. My Snatch Steal will target a Solar Flare Dragon and snatch it right up.
And I'll activate my Spell Shield Type 8.
Oh,
Because you
no.
targeted a monster, I can negate and destroy it.
Darn it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna set this card face down. Since my Mermaid Knight can't attack, I'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. I'll just move straight to my end phase.
Yeah, I take 1000 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's that.
Your turn.
I draw. I'm just gonna go ahead and activate my Tornado Wall. I mean, not that it really helps. It only stops me from taking damage from
From battle.
battles. And that's gonna be it for my turn, Duelist.
I will set one phase down, and I'll pass again.
Okay, so I take another 1000 damage.
Yep.
Okay, draw for turn. So I cannot attack them.
Nope.
I will set a monster face down and pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Great Angus. It has 1800, and so I can finally kill your Mermaid Knight. Enter battle.
Yes.
Great Angus attacks Mermaid Knight.
I'm going to activate my Gravity Bind. So this actually stops level 4 and higher monsters from attacking.
Alright, then I'll just move to end phase.
Alright, draw for turn. I'm going to tribute my 2 monsters, my Mother Grizzly and my Mermaid Knight, to summon Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. And so I can send Umi on my field to the grave to send all cards in our hands and on the field to the grave except for it.
Wait, in the hands? What is
Yes.
this? Chaos
Everything
Emperor?
goes, although it doesn't burn you for it. So I'm going to activate my Daedalus's effect, send my Legendary Ocean to the graveyard, and all cards that we have, except for it, go to the grave.
I'll activate my Jar of Greed. Draw one. Okay, that wasn't a great thing to do.
I had a Spell Shield.
Alright, that's all my cards.
And now I can enter the battle phase and attack with my Ocean Dragon Lord for 2900.
Or as I call him, the Childhood Ruiner.
And I will pass turn to you, Duelist.
Draw for turn. I'll activate Snatch Steal.
Okay, so at least you don't have Legendary Ocean, honestly.
That's true, but I do have a 2900 attack monster, which is just short of lethal.
Shy. If it was Chaos Emperor Dragon, it would kill me.
Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus, attack directly for 2900. Words I never thought I'd ever say. And I have to pass.
Alright, draw for turn.
Let's see.
So during the standby phase, I gain 1,000 because
Why?
of your snatch steal.
Oh yeah.
Set a monster face down and pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I will normal summon my UFO turtle.
Ah, darn, okay.
We're going in. Daedalus will attack your face down.
You attacked my space mambo.
It's fitting that your space mambo dies and then my UFO turtle finishes you.
Okay, well, it was fun while it lasted.
That's gay.
I guess I lose 1,400.
Yep.
And the duel. Alright, so I've got Spellcaster's Judgment, Dark Eradicator Warlock, so he can't be normal summoned or set. He can only be special summoned by attributing a Dark Magician on my side of the field? Oh god. And while he's in the field, I inflict 1,000 points of damage to my opponent each time either of us activates a normal spell, many years later. We get our Dark Magician, Gemini Elf, two very powerful vanillas. Magician of Faith, two of them. Skilled Dark Magician's very nice. This is actually a way of summoning Dark Magician straight from your hand, deck, or grave. Apprentice Magician, so I guess that's sort of the searcher for this strategy since they don't really have like a Mystic Tomato type of card. Chaos Command Magician, Breaker the Magical Warrior is one that I really like. Royal Magical Library could draw me a few cards. Tsukiyomi, one of the better spirit monsters, it's found its way in the ban list before. Didn't expect to see Chaos Sorcerer, but I guess most of my cards are light and dark. White Magician Pikaru, Blast Magician, Ebon Magician Kuran, and Rapid Fire Magician. Fun fact, I actually had an ultimate rare copy of this as a kid, and it just looked really cool. I don't know, I liked it. Magical Blast. I can inflict some damage to my opponent. MST, Nobleman of Crossout. They're still giving us plenty of ban cards and Premature Burial. Get a Swords, a Mage Power will be very helpful. Heavy Storm, that's gonna be nice. Diffusion Wave Motion. Reload. Dark Magic Attack, maybe I can actually resolve this. Spell Absorption, Lightning Vortex, Magical Dimension, two of them, this will be useful removal. Mystic Box, Nightmare's Steel Cage, another stall card, and I get Call the Haunted, Spell Shield Type 8, Pitch Black Power Stone for some spell counters, Divine Wrath, and Magic Cylinder, which I might be able to use to steal a game.
But here he is, the man, the myth, and the legend, Guilford the Legend. He can't be special summoned. When he's normal summoned, you can equip as many equipped spell cards from your graveyard as possible to a warrior type monster you control. We have Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, 1800. Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, this thing can recur from the grave, so it's always useful. Marauding Captain, Heavy Storm, Mystic Swordsman level 2, Gearfried the Sword Master. Every time he's equipped with an equipped card, you can destroy a monster your opponent controls. And he just does that and there's no once per turn on it, so that's always fun. Call the Haunted, Warrior Lady of the Wasteland, Reload, Reinforcement of Army, Exiled Forest, now that's just a classic staple, you can tribute it and destroy a monster. Fusion Sword Murasame Blade, Swords of Concealing Light, Royal Decree Hill, an ugly little floodgate. DD Warrior Lady, Mataza the Zapper, Snatch Steel, that's just a staple for these structure deck duels, I guess. Obnoxious Celtic Guard, Fairy of the Spring, Marauding Captain again. Gearfried the Iron Knight, you need him and Release Restraint to make the other guy. Lightning Vortex, Goblin Attack Force, 2300 base attack. Blast with Chain, Giant Trunade, Reload, Command Knight. There's a little like Command Knight lock you can do because yeah, while there's one other monster on your side of the field, they can't attack your Command Knight. So you summon two of them and then they can't do anything. So Lightning Blade, oh, this is upside down. Lightning Blade, Mystic Swordsman level 4, Swift Guide of Fierce Knight, another Reinforcement Army. I have more than one. It's limited, but all right, cool. Mystical Space Typhoon, Dark Blade, Magic Jammer, the Warrior Returning Alive, Armed Samurai Benkei, and Wicked Breaking Flamberg Bow, and another Gearfried the Iron Knight. All right, guys, Warriors Triumph
Versus Spellcaster's Judgment.
All right, I'll go first. All right, so I'll set one monster face down in defense position. And I'll pass right there.
Draw for turn. I'm also going to set a monster face down, and I'm also going to pass my turn.
Oh, you're copying me, huh?
Yes.
All right, draw for turn. I will flip summon my DD Warrior Lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when she battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, I can remove from play that opponent's monster and this card. I will also normal summon my Marauding Captain. When he is face up on the field, you cannot select any other warrior monsters for attack other than himself. I will equip my Marauding Captain with the Fusion Sword Marasame Blade. So a warrior monster gains 800 attack points, and this card can't be destroyed by spell effects. I'll enter battle. Marauding Captain, attack your face now.
Alright, you attacked my Apprentice Magician. Since it got destroyed by battle, I can special summon a level 2 or lower spellcaster from my deck in face down defense position. What do I have at my disposal? A few monsters.
Got that old Vindictive?
I wish. Didn't give me old Vindictive. I'll get another Apprentice Magician
Boo.
in face down defense.
Well, I'm just gonna let you keep that one. I'll pass right there.
Alright, I'll draw for turn.
So good luck.
I will tribute my Apprentice Magician
Oh.
for my Chaos Command Magician. So he negates the effect of monsters that target him.
Wow.
Alright, I'm going to enter the battle phase, and I will attack Marauding Captain.
Alright. I'll take 400.
And that's gonna end my turn.
Draw for turn. I have no choice. I will enter battle and have my DD Warrior Lady attack your Chaos Command Magician.
Okay, so you'll take 900 damage.
And then her effect will activate, removing both these monsters from play. And I'll pass there.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn. Alright, I'm gonna normal summon my Skilled Dark Magician. So each time we activate a spell card, it'll get a counter. And if I can get 3 counters on it, I'll be able to tribute it and summon a Dark Magician from my hand, deck, or grave.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna enter battle and attack you for 19.
19.
And pass turn.
Draw. I will normal summon my Command Knight. So if I had one other monster on the side of the field, then you cannot attack this card. And it increases all of my warrior monsters by 400. So it's 12, but it becomes for 16 by its own effect. But that's not all, because I will equip my Command Knight with the Lightning Blade. Equip only to a warrior type monster. It gains 800 attack, and it decreases all water monsters' attacks by 500. And I'll enter battle.
Okay.
Command Knight attacks Skilled Dark Magician.
Well, he did get a counter, but it doesn't really matter. So you're at 24. I'll
Yes.
take 500 damage.
And I'll pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. I'm going to activate my Heavy Storm.
Boo!
So this destroys all the spells and traps in the field. I'm gonna set this monster face down and pass turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. I will set one face down, enter battle.
Okay.
Command Knight will attack your face down at 16.
You attack by Blast Magician,
Oh,
1700
no.
defense.
Wow.
So you take 100 damage. Also, each time we activate a spell, it'll get a spell counter. I can remove any number of spell counters to destroy a monster in the field with an attack less than or equal to 700 points times the number of spell counters, which right now isn't any.
Well, I passed there.
Could eventually be something. Oh, this could be helpful. All right, I'm just gonna set a monster face down and set this spell or trap card and pass turn to you.
Draw for turn.
I don't know what you have set, so I'm not gonna take any chances.
I'm taking chances.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll go ahead and tribute both of these monsters
Oh, wow, okay, what?
for my Guilford, the Legend. So when he's normal summoned, I can equip as many equip spell cards from my graveyard as possible to a warrior I control.
Wow. Okay, that's gonna have to happen.
And I've used a few. I guess I've used 2. I thought I used more than that. I'll equip him with Fusion Sword, Marasame Blade, and Lightning Blade. So he's gaining 1600.
Oh my god, so he's 42.
4200. Too bad I can't do piercing.
Yeah, I know. That would suck.
Guilford the Legend will attack your Blast Magician.
I'll activate my Magical Dimension.
Ah.
So while I have a Spellcaster on my field, I can tribute a monster and special summon a Spellcaster from my hand and then destroy a monster in the field. I tribute my Blast Magician. I'll summon White Magician Pikaru.
Yeah. What?
I don't think you normal summoned. Oh, you did.
I did,
Oh, yeah,
normal
because I thought it
summon.
was a special summon. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll pass there.
All right, I'll draw for turn. My White Magician Pikaru's effect activates. During my standby phase, I increase my life points by 400 for each monster on my side of the field. So I am going to gain 800.
Oh, that's actually pretty decent.
I'm going to switch my Pikaru to attack position.
Oh, you wild.
And normal summon Rapid Fire Magician. Enter battle.
Okay.
1200 with White Magician Pikaru.
1200.
and 16 from rapid fire. Also, he inflicts 400 damage to you each time I activate a normal spell. Alright, I'm gonna set a card face down and pass turn to you.
Alright, draw. I will normal summon my Dark Blade.
Okay.
And I will equip my Dark Blade with Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. So he'll gain 300 attack, so he's 21, and then
And that's the recyclable one?
Yes.
That's funny, that card's used to today.
Yep. I can banish 2 warriors from the grave and then equip it, and add it to my hand, not equip it. And I'll enter battle.
Yes.
My Dark Blade will attack your White Magician Pickaroo.
Alright, well I'm going to use this, my Magic Cylinder.
Ah!
Which will deal exactly 2100 damage to you, which is enough to kill you.
Wow.
Woo! Game 1.
Oh.
Okay, game 2.
Game 2, and I'm going first again.
Alright. You can go first all you want, Duelist. It doesn't matter. What are these cards?
I'm going to set 1 face down, and I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Okay, I'll normal summon my Skilled Dark Magician.
Okay.
And I'll activate Spell Absorption. So this actually gives me 500 life points each time I use a spell card, and so this gives him 1 counter. I'm gonna enter battle phase, and I'll attack with my Skilled Dark Magician.
You hit my Warrior Lady to Wasteland. So when she's destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon an Earth Warrior monster from my deck with 1,500 or less.
Okay, I was gonna say, they're really being friendly here.
I said, oh, you can get whatever you want.
Although
brother.
wait, is DD Warrior Lady 1,500?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's the same stats as... It's not the same stats as her, it's a little stronger. Okay.
I will summon my obnoxious Celtic Guard.
Oh wow, that's actually... I forgot that's in there.
So he can't be destroyed by battle with monsters that are 1,900 or more attack.
Okay. I remember the anime episode where he debuted. It was in that virtual world thing.
Was he the first retrain?
Possibly. Alright, that's gonna end my turn.
Alright. I'll draw for turn. Just because I don't need you getting any more life points, I'm playing Heavy Storm.
Wow, really? Okay.
We both do that.
Alright, well I do get a counter, so he's at 2 now.
I will activate Reinforcement Army.
3 counters. Woo!
Okay.
He is ready to leave next turn.
Getting my level 4 warrior. I'll add Exile Force to hand.
Okay.
And then I'll normal summon Exile Force and activate its effect. I contribute it and then destroy your Skilled Dark Magician.
Yeah, lucky you, just in time. Because next turn I was summoning my Dark Magician.
He was going off. But I'll have my obnoxious Celtic Guardian attack you directly. And I'll pass there.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn. Alright, I'm gonna set a monster face down and pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I will set 1 monster face down and I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw. I'll set 1 and pass back to you.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll pass.
I'll draw. I'll normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior. So he gets a counter, which will give him 300 attack, so I can't actually kill your obnoxious Celtic Guard. But I can remove a spell counter to destroy a spell or trap in the field. Anywho, I'm gonna enter the battle phase and attack your set monster.
You hit my DD Warrior Lady.
Oh boy, okay.
Interact, effectively activate, and banish them both.
Yeah, fine. Fine, Breaker. Pass back to you.
Alright, draw. I'll set 1 card face down and I'll pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn. Who's set? We're gonna pass.
Draw. Real defensive, are we?
Yeah, this game's getting... It's just getting interesting. This game's just getting interesting.
It's getting, that's what it's doing. I will normal summon my Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Oh, this destroys face-down monsters?
Yeah, he just destroys them. So,
Cool.
yeah.
It sucks.
Okay, then I'll enter battle, and he will not be applying damage calculation.
Okay. That means it's a face-up defense. Okay.
Oh, I
Just a
misunderstood
face-up
that.
one.
Never
Well,
mind.
it's my Magician of Faith. I'll use her flip effect to get my spell absorption back to my hand.
You don't need that. And I'll pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw. I'll try something weird. I'll flip my Blast Magician.
Okay.
So if we activate a spell, it's gonna get a spell counter. And you know, it can pop cards. Alright, next I'll use my spell absorption. So it's gonna give him 1 counter.
Right.
Then I'll activate Nightmare's Steel Cage. So it stays in the field for 2 of your turns. No monsters can attack and it's going to get destroyed during your second end phase after it was activated, giving it another spell counter.
And you'll gain, right?
And I will gain 500. I'm going to set 1 card face down, but I'll pass turn to you.
Drop turn.
So he's got 2 spell counters.
That's no fun.
I'm going to actually move him over here. So, better
So that
angle.
means he can destroy monsters at 1400 or more attack, or less attack right now, right?
Right, yeah.
That's exactly how much my Celtic Guard has. Activate my giant Shrunade.
Wow.
Return all spell and trap cards on the field to their hands.
Yeah, okay. It's just going to have to happen.
Alright. Oh, he just goes to grave. I'm gonna pick up the giant,
Giant
Shrunade.
Shrunade goes back to your hand too. Oh god.
Busted. I normal summon my Gearfried the Iron Knight. So when he's equipped with an equipped card, it's destroyed. I don't know why he does that. He just does. He's an upset man. Enter
So
battle.
Joey beat Weevil.
That is true. Gearfried, attack his Glass Magician.
So I'll take 400.
Then Grandmaster will attack for 18. And Obnoxious will attack for 14. And then I'll set 2 cards face down. And I'll pass.
I'm going to draw for my turn. I'm going to activate my Heavy Storm. It'll destroy all the spells and traps in the field.
Ooh. Alright, hit my Decree and my Fairy of the Spring.
I'm going to banish a light and a dark monster. For my Chaos Sorcerer. Banishing Magician of Faith and Skilled Dark Magician.
Wow!
We're going to special summon Chaos Sorcerer in attack position. So I can banish a monster in the field, but he won't be able to attack the turn that I do that.
Right. Which I guess there's no reason to do that. You can kill all my monsters.
Although I wouldn't mind banishing them in case they have some nifty graveyard effects. I'm going to use
2005.
Chaos Sorcerer's effect and banish Obnoxious Celtic Guard since I can't actually destroy it.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice that.
I'll set 2 cards. I'll set another, why not? Pass turn.
Alright. Draw. 3 face down. Wow.
3 face downs.
Well, I'll normal summon my Goblin Attack Force.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep, it has 2300 attack. And I'm going to have it attack your Chaos Sorcerer.
I'll use my Magical Dimension, which I didn't want to have to use on this. We're going to have to tribute Chaos Sorcerer in order to
You better not make a bigger monster.
destroy Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke and summon Chaos Command Magician.
You did summon a bigger monster.
Mm-hmm.
I pass.
I draw. Enter the battle phase. My Chaos Command Magician is going to attack your Goblin Attack Force for
I'll
100.
take 100, yeah.
It's going to end my turn.
Okay, then I'll draw. I have no choice. I activate reload.
Oh boy, okay.
Shuffle my hand in, and I'll draw 2. Draw 2. I'll activate my Release Restraint.
What is this?
So I can tribute a Gearfried I control and special summon a Gearfried the Swordmaster from my hand or deck. There's Gearfried the Swordmaster. It's 2600, and when he's equipped with an equip spell, he destroys a monster on your side of the field. I'll enter battle. My Gearfried will attack your Chaos Command Magician.
Okay, so I'll take 200.
And I'll pass.
All right, I'll draw. I'm going to normal summon my Mythical Beast Cerberus. Each time we activate a spell, he'll get a spell counter. And his attack goes up by 500 for each spell counter on him. But at the end of the battle phase, if he battles, then all the spell counters get removed from him. I'm going to activate my Spell Absorption and Nightmare Steel Cage. So I'll get 500 points, and he's got 2 spell counters. But I can't attack anyway, because this prevents us both. So neither of us can attack for 2 turns.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
Your move.
Draw. I will set 1 card face down, and I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. I'll activate my reload. So it's going to give me 500 life points. I'll shuffle my hand in.
Oh, you're just coming right back, aren't you?
Yeah, slowly but steadily making my way up the hill. Draw 2. Alright, that's going to have to be it. Your move.
Draw. I'm going to activate Mystical Space Typhoon, and I'm going to actually blind into your back row.
Okay, you destroyed my Divine Wrath, which would have let me negate a monster effect.
That's perfect, because I'm going to activate my Lightning Blade and equip it to my Gearfried. He'll gain 800 attack points, but also it triggers its effect to destroy a monster you control. I'll set one card face down and pass.
I'll draw.
And then goodbye to your Nightmare Steel Cage.
So Nightmare Steel Cage goes. I'll normal summon Skilled Dark Magician, and I'm going to equip him with Mage Power. So he'll get 500 attack and defense points for each spell and trap on my side of the field. Right now he's getting 1,000. I'll set a card, so he'll be at 34.
Wow.
I'll pass.
All right, draw. I'll activate Divine Sword Phoenix Blade and equip it to my Gear Freed.
Yeah, your gear frame.
And I'll trigger his effect again.
All right, yeah, that kills
Goodbye.
Skilled Dark Magician, and I gain 500.
That's true. And all that life points coming. I'm chopping it right down because I believe he has 3,700 attack points. And I'll enter battle. Gear Freed attacks directly.
So I'll be taking 37. Oh, I gained 5 from that too.
Yes, you did.
So can't forget that. Spell Absorption's keeping me in the game.
And I'll pass there.
I'll draw. Gonna set a monster and pass.
All right, draw for turn. I'll normal summon my Dark Blade.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll enter battle. I'll have my Dark Blade attack your face down.
Yeah, you attacked my White Magician Pikaru.
That's the Ebon Magician.
Ebon Magician Kuron. I don't know the difference.
Gear Free will go for game.
I'm sad because I had a Spell Shield type 8, which I could have used on Phoenix Blade, but then I realized that would make my Mage Power go down anyway, so I just have died. All right.
And I could have got this back anyways.
Yeah, it's recyclable. Okay, game 3.
Game 3. Let's see if I can get a repeat performance. I want to finish you with Guilford, though.
We shall see. All right, since I lost, I think I'll take the first move.
All right.
I'm gonna set a monster face down and set a card. I should probably move that there. And pass.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. All right. I'll normal summon my obnoxious Celtic Guard. Or Celtic Guard.
He is back.
I'll set one card face down, and I'll pass.
All right, I'm going to draw. Gonna flip summon my Royal Magical Library.
Whoa!
Each time either of us uses a spell, it gets a spell counter, max 3. I can remove 3 and draw a card from my deck. All right, next I'll use Pitch Black Power Stone.
Huh.
It's a continuous trap. After activation, it puts 3 spell counters on it. We really should have kept our dice. Wait a second. The dice are right here the whole time. I'm done.
Restart the duel.
That's fine. We'll just we'll do it here. Yeah. So 3 spell counters that we finally have, and during each of my turns, I can move one of this card's spell counters to another face-up card that can have a spell counter. So I'm gonna remove one and move it over to my Royal Magical Library. I'll activate. I'll use my Mystical Space Typhoon on your set card.
Oh, I'll activate.
Oh boy.
My Blast with Chain.
What does this do?
So I can equip it to one of my monsters in equip card, so it'll give it 500 attack. But also, if this card is destroyed by the effect of another card, while it is an equip card, I select one card in the field and I destroy it.
Boy, okay, I had a cool... Fine!
So you destroy my Blast with Chain, and now I'll destroy your library.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have to pass turn.
Okay, draw for turn. So I will activate my Wicked Breaking Flamberg Bow. To equip it, I have to discard a card from my hand. I will part with my Release Restraint. If I draw Gear Free next turn, I'm gonna cry.
Oh god. So what's that do?
And so it gives my monster 500 attack, so he's 1900 now. And also, if it destroys a monster by battle, that monster's effects are negated.
Okay.
Enter battle, my Celtic Guard will attack you directly. And I'll pass.
I'm gonna draw for turn. I'll normal summon my Mythical Beast Cerberus. Again, if we use a spell card, it gets a counter, and it'll get 500 attack for each spell counter on it.
Right.
Which is pretty nice, but I'm going to be activating my Swords of Revealing Light.
Boo.
So for 3 turns, we're not gonna be able to attack. That's gonna be it for my turn.
All right. And I'll draw for turn. If I can't attack, so I'll just go ahead and set one face down. And I'll pass.
And so 1 Swords turn down. I'll set one and pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll set one card face down. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
That's 2 swords.
I will normal summon my skilled Dark Magician. So, as always, we'll get a spell counter each time a spell is activated. I'm going to use my Pitch Black Power Stone and move one of the counters over.
Is that an activated effect?
Yes.
I'll activate. Roll a decree.
Ooh.
Negate all trap cards on the field.
I'll use my reload.
Okay.
So I'll shuffle 2 cards from my hand into my deck. So I draw 2.
Yes.
And my skilled dark.
Okay, and
gets-
your mythical
yeah,
beast.
My mythical beast and my skilled dark
Forgot about him.
get spell counters. Alright, I'm going to activate my Nobleman of Crossout.
Woo!
So I can target a face down monster and remove it from play.
Alright.
If it's a flip effect monster,
It is not.
Warrior Lady of the Wasteland, okay.
I thought I was going to resolve that.
Enter battle.
Yes.
Alright, so my Mythical Beast Cerberus is going to attack your Obnoxious Celtic Guard with 2,900.
Alright, I'll take 1,000.
So even though you don't die, you will take some damage. That is going to end my turn. Oh wait, so at the end of the battle phase, he does lose his spell counters.
I'll draw. This is my last turn under swords. Thank you. But I am still under swords. So, I will set one and pass.
Okay, so Swords of Revealing Light
Get outta
is
here.
gone. Draw for turn. I'll normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Oh no.
So he gains a spell counter, and I can remove it to destroy a spell or trap. I'm going to remove it and destroy your Royal Decree,
Ah.
which means I can now use my Pitch Black Power Stone and move one of its counters to my Skilled Dark Magician. Now I can activate Skilled Dark Magician's effect. Tribute it with 3 spell counters to summon a Dark Magician from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Say hello to Dark Magician.
Well, I still can't be killed by it, so I don't know why you're.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't help me at all. Just because I want to do it, I'm going to tribute my Dark Magician and summon my Dark Eradicator Warlock. I can only special summon him by tributing a Dark Magician on my side of the field. So 1,000 points of damage to you each time either of us activates a normal spell. Shame I don't have any, but I mean, you
I
know.
got 7,000 life points. I can take some burn.
But at any rate, we're going to get some damage in for sure. We're going to attack with Dark Eradicator Warlock on Obnoxious Celtic Guard for 600.
600.
And we'll have Breaker attack your set monster.
You hit DD Warrior Lady.
Oh, we're tied, okay. Are you going to banish us or are we staying?
Oh yeah, I guess I could banish us both. We can stay. We can stay.
That's my turn, Duelist.
All right then. Draw. I'll activate Snatch Steal.
Oh, wow.
This card always shows up.
It's like literally every game.
You know who I want.
So,
I'll
here.
take your Dark Eradicator Warlock, switch my lady to attack mode. I'm going to normal summon my Marauding Captain and use his effect a special
Ooh,
summon.
I'm going to get OTK
Level
here.
4 or lower warrior, my Goblin Attack Force.
Wow. Well, I do get a counter on this. So, you know.
And I'll enter battle. Dark Eradicator Warlock will attack your Cerberus.
Okay, so I'm going to die and take 6.
Obnoxious will attack your Breaker for 3. Attack Force for 23. Marauding Captain for 12. And then Lady for 15. Oh, I was short.
Wow. Okay, I actually lived with 200.
I probably should have did
There's
that.
some optimization
There
somewhere,
was
I'm
more
sure.
than likely there.
Oh, well.
So, end the battle phase. Goblin Attack Force switches. Yeah, I'll pass. Feel pretty good about this.
All right, I'm going to draw. I'll gain 1,000.
Oh yeah,
Stand
for
by
a Snatch
phase.
Steal.
We're going to special summon my Chaos Sorcerer.
Hi.
He won't save me, but it's my last hurrah here. I'll banish Royal Magical Library and Skilled Dark Magician from my graveyard. Summon Chaos Sorcerer. In defense, I'll use my Chaos Sorcerer's effect, banish Dark Eradicator Warlock.
There you go. It was your card to be
Kind of unfortunate, but well, this sucks. Normally this would actually kind of save me, but
it
thanks to
doesn't.
DD Warrior Lady, I don't think I'll be making it another turn. So I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. So I'll enter battle.
Mm-hmm.
My DD Warrior Lady will attack your Chaos Sorcerer. I'll take 500, but then I'll use her effect to banish us both. And then I will finish you for perfect damage with my Marauding Captain.
Okay, darn. Okay, so I've got structure deck Lord of the Storm. This is the wind structure, and according to the back, it seems like it's predictably wind, although there's actually a theme this time, a lot of Harpy Lady cards, so that'll be interesting to see. I always hate cutting these Millennium stickers. I do, but here we are. We've got our structure deck. I think this might be the first rulebook that's version 6.0. I wonder what changed. Okay, so our boss monster is some more Bird of Divinity. Can't be special summoned, that's always a great start. If you tribute summon it, I have to tribute winds. Okay. And when it's face up in the field, both players take 1,000 points of damage during either player's end phase. Decrease the damage each player takes by 500 for each spell and trap they control. Rock from the Valley of Hay is a pretty good tribute summonable monster. Sakuretsu Armor, proving that once again these cards are in a very random order. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon, MST, Harpy Lady Sisters, Hunting Ground, Nobleman, Harpy Lady 2. I still just don't know why these cards are in this order.
Ready to play.
Yeah, ready to play. It's already shuffled. Dust Tornado, Lightning Vortex, Hysteric Party, not bad. Lady Ninja Yai. Interesting pose she's in. Reckless Greed, this is an interesting draw card to include in here. Harpy Lady 3, Slate Warrior. Elegant Egotist, another Hunting Ground, Aqua Chorus. Ah, this is good for Harpies. Sonic Shooter, he looks majestic. Reload, Flying Kamakiri, Sylphied, it's an old one. Heavy Storm, that's gonna be nice. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, Harpy Lady Sisters again. Dark Coffin, that's a standout. Call of the Haunted, Bladefly. This is the, before Greatfly, there's Bladefly, increasing the wind monster stats. Harpy Girl, Icarus Attack, that's gonna be handy. Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Sheesh. Birdface, Sonic Duck, Magic Jammer, Swift Birdman Joe, Card Destruction, and Flying Kamakiri. Okay, so after reading through all the cards in this deck, I have a pretty good idea of what my strategy is going to be. But it seems like the main strategy is that this is kind of an early Harpy Lady deck. So by summoning any of my Harpy Lady monsters, I'll be able to use things like Elegant Egotist to summon more. The goal also is going to be to hopefully see Harpy's Hunting Ground, even though I don't get Harpy Queen, but hopefully see Harpy's Hunting Ground. Whenever I summon my Harpies, I can pop my opponent's spells and traps. Now, the thing about popping their spells and traps and all is that with some more Bird of Divinity, my opponent is going to be encouraged to set more spells and traps so they take less damage. However, setting those spells and traps will make them prone to my Hunting Ground. So this little strategy is basically what it's all about, and everything else in here seems to just sort of move around that. So I think it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. We'll just see how it goes.
All right, we're here with the Invincible Fortress, and there's Exide in all of his glory. We can even see his legs, but let's pop him open. Not his legs, the product. So first we'll start off with Exide, Master of the Guard. He's a rock effect monster. It reads, this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by tributing one monster on your side of the field that includes Sphinx in its card name. While this card is face up on the field, each time an earth monster is flip summoned, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points. Oh, and it has 0 attack and 4,000 defense. It'll be fun to use. Next up we have Garden Sphinx. So one of the first Sphinxes we'll need to summon him. Giant Rat, good floater. Compulse, a good card. Magic Drain, Gigantes, he's a good special summon. Ordeal of a Traveler, Sand Moth, MST, Wabaku, Magical Mallet, nice little band card, but we need something to get, we need to get cards in our hands, so. Maui Interceptor Cannons, Hiriako Sphinx, another Sphinx monster. Swords of Revealing Light, Giant Rat, great floater. Gigantes, Ectoplasmer, Maui Interceptor again. Ooh, Premature Burial, that's a nice card. Guardian Statue, Shield and Sword, imagine using this on him. Ooh. Compulse again, Shifting Shadows. This card actually lets you rearrange your face-down defense position monsters, so your opponent never knows which one they're attacking. Giant Rat, Robin Goblin, Hammer Shot, Stone Statue of the Aztecs, Maharagi, the Spirit Monster. I did not expect this. Magic Drain, Mega Rock Dragon, kind of the second boss. Yeah, he gains attack and defense for like each rock monster that's like either removed from play. Yeah, that's removed from play. So you get as many as you can in a grave, then you banish them to summon him, and then he's huge. Brain Control, great card. Cryo Sphinx, another Sphinx. Ultimate Offering, oh, these banned cards. Great Spirit, Medusa Worm, Canyon, Reckless Greed, Golem Sentry, and another Shield and Sword. So Exod's a bit more difficult than other boss sponsors I've had to deal with because he doesn't actually do anything himself, but we have to tribute a Sphinx like Cryo Sphinx. Cryo Sphinx, of all the Sphinxes, is really important here because it can be summoned with Giant Rat, which we have 3 of. But of course, none of this matters if he has 0 attack and can't do any damage, so you can use cards like Sword and Shield, which we have 2 of, to reverse his attack and defense, or Great Spirit, who can also reverse his attack and defense. Though Great Spirit has terrible stats, so you need to use a card like Shifting Shadows to be able to mix up, because it can change itself face down. So you want to mix up your cards that are face down, like Great Spirit and Medusa Worm, so your opponent doesn't know what they're attacking into. So you can reuse Great Spirit as much as you want, and you can get pops of Medusa Worm.
All right, guys, so we've got our structure decks. I'm gonna be playing some more Bird of Divinity.
And I have Exod, Master of the Guard.
Good game, Duelist.
Let's go.
Roll C goes first. High roll.
C. 9. 5.
9?
Yep.
9, okay. I will take the first move.
All right.
Normal summon my bird face. If it gets into the graveyard by battle, I can add a Harpy Lady from my deck to my hand. Set 3 cards face down.
Ooh.
Quite a bit, I know. And I'll pass my turn.
Draw for turn. I will set 1 face down, and I'll pass.
All right, I'm going to draw for my turn. I'll enter the battle phase and use bird face to attack your monster.
You hit my stone statue of the Aztecs, so you take double the battle damage. 2,000 defense.
This type of strat I see. All right, I'm gonna have to pass my turn there.
All right, draw for turn. Switch my statue to attack position, and normal summon my Maui Interceptor Cannons, and I will activate Shield and Sword.
Oh, it switches everything's attack and defense.
Yes, all monsters on the field get their attack and defense swapped around. So my stone statue of the Aztecs will attack your bird face.
So he's got 2,000. I still have 1,600 attack because
Yes.
he's got the same, but I'm gonna take double damage, right?
Will.
So I'll take 800 again. Sheesh. Okay, Birdface's effect does activate, so it lets me add a Harpy Lady from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna get Harpy Lady 1.
I will attack you directly with my Maui Interceptor Cannons for 2,000.
Sheesh, you didn't expect the rock deck to be this offensive early on.
We just go after it. I'll go to main phase 2, and I'll use the effect of my Maui Interceptor Cannons to flip it to face down defense mode.
Does leave your stone statue vulnerable.
It does, but I'll pass that.
Right, I'm gonna draw. I'll normal summon my Harpy Lady 1. So its name's treated as Harpy Lady, and it increases the attack of all my wind monsters by 300. So instead of being at 13, she's at 16. I'm gonna enter the battle phase, and Harpy Lady 1's gonna attack Stone Statue of the Aztecs.
All right, I'll take 1,300.
I'm gonna set 1 card face down and pass turn.
All right, draw for turn. I will banish my statue.
Oh my
Special
god.
summon my Gigantes.
This is not what I needed right now. Oh, jeez.
You guys don't know why it's worried, but Gigantes has 1,900 attack, and when it's destroyed by battle, it can Heavy Storm the Void and destroy all spells and traps.
Yeah, I picked a good time to set a lot.
So I'll enter battle, my Gigantes will attack your Harpy Lady 1.
I think it might be in my best interest to just fire this one off now. I'll use my Icarus attack.
Woo!
I contribute a winged beast monster on my side of the field to destroy 2 cards.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll tribute my Harpy Lady and destroy your 2. Because I can't let Gigantes do his thing.
I was hoping to get away with it, I really was.
He is troublesome.
Let's see, main phase 2, I'm going to set 2 cards. And I'll pass.
All right, I'll draw. I'll normal summon Harpy Lady 2, one of the less useful ones. It negates the effects of any flip effect monsters that get destroyed by her. So that can be helpful, but anyways.
I don't think I have any flip effect monsters.
All right, I'm going to First, I'm going to activate my Elegant Egotist. So since I control a Harpy Lady, I can summon Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters from my hand or my deck. I'll summon Harpy Lady Sisters. I'll enter the battle phase.
See,
Harpy Lady 2 is going to attack for 1,300.
I'll take 13.
And then I'll attack you directly with Harpy Lady Sisters for 1,950.
You can add that to your hand because I'm activating Compulsive
Wow.
Evacuation Device.
You know, she can't be normal summon her set, so I don't think she's going to be back anytime soon. All right, fast turn.
All right, drop a turn.
Jesus. If you only knew.
I'll set one face down. I'll pass there.
All right, I'll draw. Okay, I activate my Elegant Egotist
Oh my gosh.
and summon this one from my hand. I bet you can't guess what the other card in my hand is.
Oh my gosh.
But at least she's back. Harpy Lady 2, since it can destroy flip effect monsters and negate their effects, I'll take this chance and attack with Harpy Lady 2's 1,300.
Hit my golem statue. It's
Big
not a flip effect
mistake.
monster. 1,800 defense.
Okay, I take 5. All right, I'll use my Harpy Lady Sisters to attack Golem Sentry.
There.
And that's gonna end my turn.
All right, drop a turn. I will banish
Oh no, you have another? Oh, you've got
these
him.
3 rock monsters from my graveyard to summon my Mega Rock Dragon. So Mega Rock gains 700 attack and defense for each of the banished monsters. I banished 3.
So he's 21.
2,100.
Okay. Not cool.
And I'll have my Mega Rock Dragon attack your Harpy Lady Sisters.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna have to do. So I take 150.
Yes. And then I will set one card face down, and I'll pass.
All right, I'll draw, switch my Harpy Lady 2 to defense,
Hey, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
and set a monster. We're gonna pass. Yeah, we're gonna pass turn.
Drop a turn. I will set one and enter battle.
Okay.
Mega Rock Dragon, attack is Harpy Lady 2.
Goodbye, Harpy Lady 2. It was nice.
And I'll pass there.
I will draw. Okay, I'll set one card face down.
Drop a turn.
Here comes the heat.
So I'll flip summon my Medusa Worm.
Oh boy.
When it is flip summoned, I can destroy one monster you control.
Okay, goodbye. Flying Kamakiri number 1, I needed you.
I'll normal summon my Sandmoth to leave.
What does he do?
So Sandmoth, he only gets his effect if he's destroyed but face down, but if he is destroyed while he's face down, he comes back to the field with 2,000 attack. Enter battle.
Okay.
Sandmoth attacks for 1,000.
All right, I'll activate my trump card,
You have a trump card.
Hysteric Party. I discard a card from my hand and special summon as many Harpy Lady cards as possible from my graveyard. And if this gets removed from the field, they get destroyed.
Okay.
I'll discard Harpy Lady Sisters.
Oh no.
And I get to summon a lot of Harpies.
You do get to summon a lot of
A
Harpies.
few Harpy Ladies that you've killed. A Harpy Lady, so he's 21.
Yes.
Even younger in some countries. Another Sisters. Yeah, these are going to be the Harpies of choice. So Harpy
right.
Lady 1, 2, and 2 Harpy Lady Sisters.
Ooh. All right. So he will not be attacking anymore. Mega Rock Dragon will attack your Harpy Lady 1.
Okay, so their boosts are no more.
Yeah, no more of that. I'll go to main phase 2, and I use my Medusa One's effect, flip it face down. I'll pass.
I'll draw. I'll activate my Reckless Greed.
Okay.
So it lets me draw 2 cards, but I will have to skip my next 2 draw phases. So, okay, so the problem is that I can't actually swing over Mega Rock Dragon right
He's
now.
the Mega Rock.
Or at least that would have been the case. But I've
Oh.
got this. Aqua Chorus. If there are monsters with the same name on the field, I increase their attack and defense points by 500. I don't know why I didn't use that last turn, by the way, because that would have increased theirs, but it still would have died, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so my 2 Harpy Lady Sisters
Oh my gosh.
will both gain 500 attack and defense. So now they're both 2450. Okay, so that means my Harpy Lady Sisters. Okay, I'll switch. All right, Harpy Lady Sisters attacks Mega Rock Dragon with
I'll activate
2450.
Compulsory Evacuation Device on that Harpy Lady Sisters.
Oh no! So now my monsters don't get the attack boost. Okay, so she's returned. Since the number of monsters changed, I won't have to attack with her at least.
Man, that sucks.
But that is still a nuisance. So now I can't swing for Mega Rock.
Still the strongest monster.
Jesus. All right. Well, Harpy Lady Sisters is going to attack Sandmoth
All right.
for 950.
950.
We're gonna just go ahead and use Harpy Lady and attack this set monster.
You suck. All right.
Does it have to be flip summoned for his effect?
Yeah, it has to be flip summoned.
Main phase 2, I'm going to tribute my Harpy Lady 2. to summon Swift Birdman Joe. If I tribute summon him by tributing a wind monster, I return all the spells and traps in the field to the owner's hands. So that means that my Hysteric Party, Aqua Chorus, and whatever set card this is will all return. Since Hysteric Party was destroyed, or left the field, my Harpy Lady Sisters goes.
I'm not sure how this helped you.
Remember,
You're bigger.
I get to use it again.
Oh no!
Now I'll set these cards face down and pass turn, Duelist.
Oh my gosh.
So next turn, you know what's happening.
Draw. So I activate Hammer Shot. This destroys the monster with the highest attack on the field.
Okay.
I will set one face down. I'll enter battle. Mega Rock will attack you directly for 21.
Now I'm going to use, I bet you didn't see it coming, my Hysteric Party.
Boom.
I'm also going to chain my Aqua Chorus.
Here we go.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm discarding Harpy Lady Sisters for Hysteric Party. Sisters. So if I summon an attack, they gain 800 attack, which would put them right at...
Oh, they've got some big booties.
Okay, so Harpy Lady 2, Harpy Lady 1. So I'll just summon, okay. They'll all be in attack position. And thanks to Harpy Lady 1, they're all going to be gaining 300 attack, and then thanks to Aqua Chorus, they'll all be gaining 500 attack. So they're all going up by 800.
No!
So these are each at 21, and these are each at 2750.
All I can do is say Mega Rock Dragon, attack Harpy Lady 1.
Okay, so that will destroy us both.
And I pass.
All right, I don't get to draw, but I still have enough power on the board to get rid of you, so Harpy Lady Sisters is going to attack for 2750.
Oh, it's not 2750, right?
It's only got Aqua Chorus, so 2450, sorry.
Which, you know, still more than enough.
Yeah, 2450 with Harpy Lady Sisters, and then 2450 again for game. Okay, so game 2.
Game 2. Since I lost, I'll be going first.
Okay. Second is fine by me.
Okay. I will set one face down, activate my Canyon. So if a rock type monster in defense is attacked, I double any battle damage that you would take. And I'll set one face down, and I'll pass right there.
All right, I'm going to draw. I'm going to set 2 cards face down and activate Card Destruction.
Woo!
So we both discard our hands and draw the same number of cards.
Okay.
So I'm going to be discarding 3 cards.
I'm discarding 2.
And I'm going to set a monster face down and pass turn to you.
All right. I will draw for turn. I'll set 2. Pass.
All right, I'll draw. I'm going to normal summon my Harpy Lady too. So she negates any flip effect monsters that get destroyed by battle with her. Next, Elegant Egotist.
Oh no.
So since I've got a Harpy Lady, I'm going to get to summon a Harpy Lady or a Sisters. So we're going to summon, oh there she is, Harpy Lady 1. Harpy Lady 1 gives both of them 300 extra attack points. All right, I'm going to use Harpy Lady 2 and attack your set monster.
I will activate on Declaration my Robin Goblin. So when you take damage this turn, you will have to pitch a card from your hand. And you hit...
What did I hit? Ooh.
My Stone Statue of the Aztecs.
Ooh, okay.
So, like my Canyon, he also doubles the battle damage.
Okay, my monster's not destroyed at least.
Yes, keep your monster.
So I take 16.
And my Robin Goblin activates.
Okay, so I will be discarding my Harpy Lady.
Random card.
Oh, pick. Harpy Lady 3. It's discarded.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna have to pass my turn there.
All right, draw for turn. All right, so I'm gonna tribute my Stone Statue to summon my Guardian Sphinx. And that's okay. I'll use his effect of flip him face down.
What's the defense he have?
24.
24? Okay.
And I'll pass there.
And I'm gonna draw. I'll use my Elegant Egotist. We're gonna get Harpy Lady Sisters. Okay, now I'll activate my Nobleman of Crossout, which destroys a face-down monster moves from play, and if it's a flip effect monster, you have to banish all the copies.
I'll chain Magic Drain. You can pitch a spell card from your hand to negate this, but if you can't, I negate your Crossout.
How many other cards in hand? Okay. Well, no attacking for me for this turn. Pass turn to you.
All
Duelist.
right, draw for turn. So I know you like having cards in hand, right?
Oh, it's great.
Well, you're about to get a whole lot of them.
Am I?
Because I flip summon my Guardian Sphinx. And on flip summon, I return all monsters of your side of the field to the hand.
Is it like all face up or just
all
monsters?
All of them go straight to the hand.
Cool. That's fun.
That's a gift.
Yay!
Okay, and then I will banish my stone to special summon Gigantes.
At least he's not as much of a threat today, or in this duel, as he was last duel. Okay.
All right, and then I'll enter battle. My Gigantes will attack with 1900.
All right, we're gonna activate MST.
Oh,
Hitting your Robin Goblin, because I can't afford to lose this many cards.
I wish.
But I do take 19 from the
1900.
Gigantes.
And then I'll attack with 17 for my Guardian Sphinx. And next, I will... I'm gonna banish my Guardians, or tribute my Guardian Sphinx to summon Exod, Master of the Guard. This is the main phase too. Not in the
Okay,
battle
yeah,
phase.
that's cool. That's there.
Because you have to tribute a Sphinx to summon him. So he has 0 attack and 4,000 defense, and I can't really make use of that right now, but I didn't know how long Guardian Sphinx would be here, so I passed.
All right, I draw, but I will set a monster face down. Gonna pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will set 1, and I'll enter battle. Gigantes, attack!
You attack my Flying Kamakiri number 1. Its effect lets me summon a wind monster with 1500 or less attack. I'm gonna just summon my Great Fly, or not Great Fly, my Blade Fly.
What's that do?
He increases the attack of all wind monsters and decreases the attack of all earth monsters.
Oh!
So winds go up by 500 and earths go down by 400.
Oh, did not see that coming. Okay, well, I'll just pass there.
Still don't actually have a way to deal with Exod, but that's okay. All right, I will normal summon. 15, yeah. I'll normal summon my Harpy Lady 1.
I will
Okay.
activate my Wabaku.
Oh, well, joy.
No battle damage, and monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this time.
So my life is forfeit. Okay, main phase 2, we're gonna set and pass.
All right, draw for turn. I will flip summon my Guardian statue. So on flip summon, he can bounce one of your monsters to your hand. But that also triggers my Exod's effect. When a rock monster is flip summoned, I inflict 1,000 damage to you.
Okay, so which monster is getting bounced?
I'll bounce your Harpy Lady 1.
I'll activate my
Okay,
Icarus
sure.
attack.
Woo!
So I contribute my Harpy Lady 1 and destroy some monsters. I will target Exod and Gigantes,
Okay, all right.
and they'll both be
No
destroyed.
effect from Gigantes.
Yes, and I do still, I think, take the
The
damage.
1,000,
So
yeah. Okay, then I will banish this Gigantes from my graveyard to special summon a Gigantes.
oh, well, that's cool.
Yay!
It didn't mean anything.
And I'll enter battle. So I'm dropped down to 15. My Gigantes will attack your Blade Fly.
So he's at 11, so I'm taking 4.
And then my Guardian statue will attack you for 800. Then main phase 2, I will use his effect to flip him face down. And I pass.
I draw. I'll set, and pass.
All right, draw for turn. All right, and I will flip summon my Guardian statue. I can bounce your monster to your hand.
That's gonna do it.
Gigantes, finish this.
All right. Game 3, Duelist.
Let's go.
Since I lost, I'll take first.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna set a monster face down and pass turn to you.
All right. I will set one monster face down like I'm supposed to. Then I'll set 2 cards in my back row and pass.
I'll draw. I'll set 1 and 2. I'm gonna pass turn.
Oh, I can't tell who's the rock deck here.
We'll see. I've got a plan. Don't you worry.
Draw for turn. Set 1, set 2, and I'll pass.
A tense game 3. All right. Well, I'm gonna activate this Reckless Greed
Oh.
to draw 2 cards. I'll set and set a field spell and a card,
The man set a field spell.
and activate Reload. Because
Ah.
I need to see different cards. So I'll shuffle everything in and see what I get. So I draw 3 cards. I'll flip up Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Boo.
So I finally get to see my field spell. When Harpy Lady or Sisters gets normal or special summoned, I can destroy a spell or trap on the field. I also increase the attack and defense of all my winged beasts by 200.
Bring it on.
I'll normal summon Harpy Lady 1. So since she's Harpy Lady, my Harpy's Hunting Ground activates and I can destroy 1 spell or trap. I'll target this.
You hit my Ordeal of a Traveler.
Next, I'll activate Elegant Egotist.
Boo.
Since I control Harpy Lady, I can summon another Harpy Lady. Alright, I'll get Harpy Lady's Sisters. Okay, so that triggers Hunting Ground, and I'll target this.
Goodbye, Robin Goblin.
Oh god, that would have been dangerous.
I had to set up. I was ready for you.
Alright, gonna flip summon Flying Kamakiri number 1.
Oh. Somebody's being aggressive.
And Sonic Shooter. If there are no cards in your spell and trap zone, it can attack directly. But if I do, it always inflicts the original attack of itself. I'll use my Harpy Lady Sisters and attack this one.
I'll use my compulsory evacuation device to bounce her back to your hand. Or them, not her.
Yeah, all three of them. That's good. Okay. Alright, so that actually changes things. I'll attack you directly with Sonic Shooter.
Oh yeah, I have no...
For 13.
Yeah, 1300.
Harpy Lady 1 with only 18 is going to attack this one.
And you hit my stone statue of the Aztecs.
Oh, great. Okay.
So you'll take double that damage.
I'll attack.
And you hit...
Risk it for the biscuit.
My Great Spirit. It has 1500 defense.
What is that?
Oh yeah, I'll die.
Alright, that's going to end my turn.
Alright, draw for a turn. I will tribute my stone statue for my Hiriako Sphinx. Hiriako Sphinx? It's an interesting word to pronounce.
I see.
Yeah, so you cannot attack my face down defense position monsters. I don't have any, but it's 2400. Now enter battle. My Hiriako Sphinx will attack your Harpy Lady 1.
Harpy Lady 1's going to take it to the face. I get 600 points of damage.
And I'll pass there.
My turn. You got to summon your boss monster last time. I'm going to tribute my Flying Kamakiri number 1 and Sonic Shooter for some more Bird of Divinity, my boss monster. It can't be special summon. If I tribute summon it, the tributes have to be wind, although that wasn't ever going to be an issue. Anyways, while it's face up in the field, we're both going to take 1,000 points of damage during each of our end phases. But that damage is decreased by 500 for each spell or trap that we control.
You destroyed mine.
I did, so that's the strategy. I'll use some more and enter the battle phase. Attack with 2,900.
Say his name.
I'm going to attack Hiriako Sphinx.
Good, I wanted you to butcher it too.
I'm going to go to my end phase.
Right.
So we both take 1,000, but I'm only going to take 500 because I have a spell trap.
Well, that's no fun, especially since I'm already lower.
So I take 500 and you take 1,000. Your move, duelist.
All right, draw. I'll activate my Ectoplasmer.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's going to help you a little.
During each of our end phases, we have to tribute a monster, and then we inflict half the
We
attack
have
to the
to?
opponent.
Are you
Yes.
joking?
Yes, we have to do that. That's a thing. It makes
Oh,
us do.
okay. It's a face up though. So.
Yeah, a face-up monster.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty scary. Okay.
So then I will set, and I'll pass.
Okay, so during the end phase, I'm going to take 500 because you have spells and traps.
Yeah, I got 2.
So, my move.
Your move.
Draw. I'll activate my card destruction.
Oh,
You don't have a hand, but I discard 3 cards and draw 3 cards. I'll normal summon my Sonic Duck. Now I'm going to enter the battle phase. Sonic Duck, attack your monster.
you hit my Medusa one.
Okay, good. It can't destroy my Samord. Although I guess I'm on a clock with that too. Okay, next I'll set 1 card face down. And during the end phase, Ectoplasmer is going to force me to tribute it. And the idea what, half of it's?
Half, yes.
Okay, so 850 to you. And Samor's effect activates. We both have cards, so it's your move.
All right,
No damage dealt.
draw for turn. I will activate, if you want to, my Reckless Greed.
Everybody loves Reckless Greed.
I will set 1 face down just so I don't have to die that. Oh, dang, Ectoplasmer, you.
Yeah, you can't put anything face up.
I will pass.
I'll draw. I'm going to activate my Mystical Space Typhoon on your Ectoplasmer.
Oh no. And I'll activate my Magic Drain. So unless you have a spell, it's negated.
You have to discard. Okay, I do not have a spell to discard.
All right.
So Ectoplasmer gets to chill.
stays.
All right, this is an issue. All right, I'm gonna go to my end phase. First,
right.
I'll resolve some more.
Oh yeah, we both take
So
500.
we both take 5. And then I'm going to tribute some more for Ectoplasmer to deal 1350.
Ooh, Ectoplasm might kill me.
Take it away.
All right. Can't draw. All right. Well, gonna banish these 4 monsters
Ooh, okay.
for my Mega Rock Dragon. So it gets 700 for each one. So it's at 2,800 attack and defense. So Mega Rock Dragon, Attack for 28. But sadly, and this hurts so much, I moved to my end phase.
So will he even deal anything to me?
Oh, I don't even know.
It's the original attack.
Great, so nothing.
So you just have to tribute it. Okay.
It's on you.
I draw. Yeah, I gotta pass.
Okay. Wait, I'm at 1. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. No more drawing. And I pass.
All right. I draw. Normal summon Harpy Lady 2.
Okay.
So that triggers my hunting ground to destroy ectoplasm.
Yes, it does.
I'll enter battle and attack 15.
1,500.
Your move.
Everything is on this top deck. Draw. The heart of cards smiles upon me again.
Does it? We'll see. Oh, dab.
I'll set one, I'll pass.
Okay. I'll draw. Ooh, I don't want to attack it. I don't want to attack it. I'm going to switch this to defense. Okay. No. And pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I will pass.
Draw. I'll pass.
Okay. Then I'll draw. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll set this, and I'll pass.
I'll draw.
Here we are again.
Set one monster, and back to you.
And I'll set this, and
Okay.
I'll pass.
Draw. We're going to tribute my Harpy Girl for Swift Birdman
No!
Joe.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Not that easy. Not today, sir.
Oh, what do you have? What's going on?
Okay.
Solemn Judgment?
Compulse on your Birdman Joe.
Okay, well, he's still going to get his effect.
He's getting his effect, but he's going to the hand.
All spells and traps. So I'll switch her to attack, activate Hunting Ground,
Yes.
and we're going to attack with Harpy Lady 2.
And you hit my giant rat.
So
I can special summon an earth monster from my deck with 1,500 or less attack. Let's see, I will get my Cryosphinx. So Cryosphinx says when a monster is returned to the hand, the owner has to send a card from hand to grave.
Okay. Sheesh. This has been like the most intense duel yet. All right, main phase 2. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna pass.
Draw for turn. I will set 2 cards face down, switch my Cryo to defensive position, and I'll pass.
I'm gonna activate my Dust Tornado on this card in your end phase.
Get my Rodeo.
Okay. Draw for turn. Set, pass.
All right, and I'll draw for turn. Let's see, I will set 1 and I'll pass.
I'll draw. Set, pass.
Draw for turn. I will banish my giant rat to special summon Gigantes.
Oh, hello.
Enter battle.
Okay.
Gigantes will attack your Harpy Lady 2. It's 1,900. And yeah, that's all we got here.
It was fun. Draw. All right. We're going to set a card face down, pass turn.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will banish this Mega Rock Dragon from my graveyard to special summon Gigantes.
Oh, he's gigantic.
Huge.
Putting it all on the line here. These last few turns.
So this Gigantes with 1,900 will attack your face down.
You attacked Birdface,
Oh,
which lets
no.
me grab a Harpy Lady
There she is.
to my hand.
And then the other Gigantes will attack for 19.
I activate Call the Haunted.
Oh.
Lets me target a monster in my grave, and I wish I could get some more, but I can't. That's okay though. I'm gonna get Harpy Lady Sisters. She's special summon in attack position.
All right, I will not be attacking with Gigantes anymore.
That activates my hunting ground.
Oh yeah.
I'll target this card and destroy it.
Oh man, this zone is a dead zone for me.
Yes.
Get the magic drain. I pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll normal summon Harpy Lady 3, which activates my hunting ground and destroys this card.
And I'll activate Wabaku.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to be able to kill you at all.
No battle damage and it can't be destroyed.
All right, your move.
All right, draw for turn. I switch my Cryosphinx to attack position.
Okay.
And I will tribute my Gigantes for Guardian Sphinx.
Okay.
And I'll activate Shield and Sword.
Ooh, okay.
So all of our monsters' attack and defense will now swap, which actually helps pretty much everybody except for Gigantes.
Okay.
So Guardian Sphinx will attack your Harpy Lady Sisters.
So 23 to 24, so I take 100.
Yes. And then Cryosphinx will attack your Harpy Lady 3.
So 16 to 24, so I take
Yes.
800.
And then Gigantes will attack with 1,300.
Woo!
So main phase 2, I use Guardian Sphinx's effect to flip it face down.
All right.
And I'll pass.
Draw for turn. I'll activate Nobleman of Crossout.
Woo!
set monster.
Ah, I knew it was going to come eventually.
It's been in my hand for a bit. Next,
Sorry, Guardian Sphinx.
we're gonna activate, or normal summon, who's it gonna hurt? Slate Warrior. Slate Warrior is gonna attack Cryo Sphinx
Okay.
for 7.
700 damage.
It's coming down to the wire.
Nearly fatal.
All right, that's it for my turn. So it all comes down to if you see a monster or not, really.
Draw for turn. I'll normal summon Maui Interceptor Cannons.
No, I didn't want you to see a monster.
Enter battle.
Okay.
Gigante's attacks for suicide, 19 and 19.
Yes.
And then 1100 with Maui.
Good game.
Never saw myself finishing a game with this card of all things.
Jeez, man.
I saw him right now.
like
I
right
had
then.
2 Sphinxes.
I had a heavy storm, but I was like trying to figure out a time to. It was crazy. Good game.
Yeah,
very good
good
game.
game.
All right, so we got the Dinosaur's Rage structure deck, like I said.
All right, guys, it's finally time to open what I think is at least my favorite structure deck of all time.
Feel the rage of times long forgotten and release the true force of the dinosaurs.
When an ancient power arises, the machine revolt begins. That still kind of gives me chills.
God, please, someone cut out this horrible part because I can't find my knife.
All right, time to bust it open. Ruin its value. If it'll let me.
All right, let's dig in here and see what is to be gained.
There we go. All right.
Okay, Dinosaur's Rage, here we go. Superconductor Tyranno. This actually is the debut, I believe, of the Conductor Tyranno sort of archetype.
All right, the boss monster. Ancient Gear, get Geotron Dragon.
So I contribute a monster and inflict 1,000 damage to my opponent, but he can't attack that turn.
And it gets different effects depending on which gadget you tribute for its summon. Green, red, or yellow.
Interesting. Oxygeddon, so it seems these structure decks, again, are not in any order. I guess they're ready to play.
Then there's Ancient Gear Beast. Doesn't let your opponent's monsters activate their effects after it destroys them by battle. Rare Metamorph, Ancient Gear Workshop, a little recovery card.
Goblin out of the frying pan. This negates spells. Baby Ceresaurus. It was not nearly as broken as it is today.
Ancient Gear Explosive, kind of a burn card. Ancient Gear Fist, when your Ancient Gears battle another monster, that monster is destroyed. Ancient Gear,
Tail Swipe. Okay, this can bounce monsters using my dinos. Tyranno Infinity, Jurassic World, my field spell. Black Stego.
Stronghold, my favorite trap monster. Machine Dupe. Ancient Gear Golem. This was like my favorite card. I couldn't pull it when I was a kid. So when this structure deck came out, that was my first time getting one.
Survival Instinct. Magical Mallet for resetting the bad hands I'm sure I'll see. Hydrogeddon, actually a pretty influential card and when it was released. It can summon another copy of itself if you destroy a monster in battle.
Micro Ray, Ancient Gear. The gadgets, the rest are in here. Ooh, Paddle Avarice. But yeah, the gadgets, that started a love for gadgets for me. I do love the gadgets.
Negate Attack, Ultimate Tyranno. Fun fact, these two are what make up Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. It even has parts from both of their effects. Gillosaurus, Megamorph, Hunting Instinct, Heavy Storm for blowing up all the back row.
Heavy Storm. There's like our sub-boss, Gadgeotron Chimera. So it's really just a smaller dragon. You can call it smaller and less useful, but I mean, 1 tribute versus 2 tributes.
Cabazols, MST, another Hydrogeddon. I'm glad it gives me 2. Mesmeric Control. I remember this being used in the anime.
MST, Heavy Mech Support Platform, Ancient Gear Castle, our first kind of supporting card. You can use this to make summoning your big Ancient Gear monsters easier.
Malfunction, Hyper Hammerhead, Magical Arm Shield, Ryoku. Oh, 2 Hyper Hammerheads. Pretty cool.
Covering Fire, Cannon Soldier. He's part of a lot of FTKs. Sakuretsu Armor, Ancient Gear Soldier. I guess you can call him a mini golem, but he's really mini.
Sebek's Blessing, Mad Sword Beast. I feel like a bunch of people had this card when I was a kid. Like I feel like I had like a billion of them and everybody on the playground would have this card in their deck. It even has the original like piercing.
The other Gear Golem, the Moving Fortress. Not nearly the same, but okay.
Fossil Excavation, Lightning Vortex. Pretty good for nuking my opponent's board. They couldn't give me Raigeki. Sabersaurus, a really powerful 1900 beater.
Ancient Gear Drill actually lets you search spell cards. It just takes forever. Yellow Gadget. Ancient Gear Factory.
Another Magical Mallet. Miracle Jurassic Egg. Big Evolution Pill, not nearly as strong as today's Double Evolution Pill.
Rollout, Econ, and Ancient Gear Engineer can actually pop your opponent's back row when it attacks.
Dark Triceratops, and another Gillosaurus.
Defense, Sakuretsu armor, Ancient Gear Cannon, which I honestly forget what it does. Red Gadget and Mechanical Chaser are 1850 vanilla.
All right, let's take a look at this and see what the strategy is gonna be.
I'm super excited to play this. There's no way Paul can win.
All right, so I'm playing the Dinosaur deck. Fun fact, this is actually my first time ever playing dinos, I wanna say, maybe. So I'm not really too familiar with these cards, but this strategy is simple enough. So basically, you have your big dinosaur monsters. These are all the different Tyrannos and I guess Dark Triceratops. All their effects just involve things like piercing, attacking directly, dealing damage. They are normally gonna be kind of tough to get out, but we do have a few ways that I'll get to in a second. The next component though is these lower level dinosaurs. So I've got beat sticks like Sabersaurus and Calvazols. They're just vanillas. He's 19, which is huge. But more importantly, I actually think that Hydrogeddon and Hyper Hammerhead are going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting. When Hydrogeddon destroys a monster in battle, it summons another copy of itself, which is quite handy just for populating the field. You know, you need tributes. And Hyper Hammerhead bounces whatever it fights with, even if it gets destroyed. So that's going to be pretty good. We have a lot of good spells and traps, but two standouts here are Big Evolution Pill, which will make it where I can actually normal summon these dinosaurs without tributing. That's what I meant with getting these guys out easier. And then also I can use these guys with Tail Swipe because I can select a high level dino and then bounce my opponent's monsters to the field, so it clears the way for some really strong attacks. And they also give dinosaurs a couple of useful traps. They can lock up my opponent's spell and trap card zones, or they just kind of have a themed Call of the Haunted, which is nice. And these combined with my staples, I believe should be a pretty strong strategy.
All right, guys. So the general strategy here is to summon Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon or Ancient Gear Golem. They both require 2 tributes. They're 3k attack. They're huge in this matchup. However, that's kind of tough to do, so the deck gives us access to Ancient Gear Factory and Ancient Gear Castle, 2 very important cards that will make it significantly easier to summon my big beasts. You know what makes it even easier to summon them? Gadgets, because they search each other when they're normal summoned. Also, Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon, as previously mentioned, gets more effects depending on which of these guys you tribute to summon it. Now, this deck gives us an amazing tool that enables everything. That's almost a win con by itself in Ultimate Offering. You pay 500 and you can normal summon again. So you can really just normal summon a gadget, pay 500, normal summon another gadget, pay 500, normal summon another gadget, pay 500, then like dropping Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon on the board. It's almost too crazy. So that in itself is the win con of this deck. If I get anywhere near this, that's amazing. But the deck also gives us 2 important like kind of pressuring tools. Ancient Gear Engineer and Ancient Gear Beast. Engineer can destroy spell or traps on attack, and Ancient Gear Beast stops my opponent's monsters from activating their effects when they're destroyed in battle against them. So these are kind of like pressure tools to help me bide my time until I get here and here. But that's the whole thing.
Dinosaurs Rage
Versus Ancient Gears Machines Revolt.
All right, so I guess we'll roll our alternative blue eyes die.
All right, I'll go ahead and just roll
Just
that.
to see who goes
High
first.
roll. 6.
I got a 6, lucky you. I roll a 4. All right, your pick, duelist.
I'll be taking first. All right, good luck.
Have fun.
I will set 1 face down, set 1 spell or trap face down, and pass.
All right, I'm gonna draw. All right, I will special summon my Gillosaurus in attack position. I can summon it from my hand, but then you can special summon a monster from your graveyard.
Ooh.
Thankfully, you don't have one. So he's here now.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Normal summon my Hyper Hammerhead. So if it battles one of your monsters, if that monster doesn't get destroyed by that battle, it'll be returned to your hand to the end of the damage step. So I'm going to use Hyper Hammerhead, enter my battle phase, and attack your monster.
You hit my boot up soldier Dread Dynamo, you'll take 500.
Okay. Well, he does get returned to your hand
Yes.
at the end of the damage step. And I'm going to attack for 1400 with Gillosaurus.
1400.
I'll set 1 card face down and pass turn.
All right. Draw. I will set 1 card face down. You don't know what that is. And I'll set 1 spell or trap face down, and I'll pass.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn. All right, I'm going to use my Hyper Hammerhead and attack your monster.
And I will activate Sakuretsu Armor, so I can destroy your monster upon attack.
Yeah, that's going to have to do. Goodbye, Hyper Hammerhead. It was fun. Not going to attack with Gillosaurus. It's probably not a good idea. Your move.
All right. Draw for turn. Alright. I will flip summon my boot up soldier Dread Dynamo. He has 0 attack and 2000 defense. And normal summon my yellow gadget. And yellow gadget will add a green gadget to my hand. Alright, and boot up soldier Dread Dynamo gains 2000 attack if there's a face up gadget on the field.
Oh wow, how convenient.
Yes. And I'll enter battle. My boot up soldier will attack your Gilasaurus. And then my yellow gadget will attack for 1200. And with that, I pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'll normal summon Hydrogeddon. So if it destroys a monster by battle, I can summon 1 Hydrogeddon from my deck.
Oh, yikes.
I'm going to enter the battle phase.
Yes.
My Hydrogeddon's going to attack with 16 on the yellow gadget.
In the damage step, I'll activate Covering Fire.
What?
So if you attack one of my monsters on the field, I can activate this during the damage step. My monster will gain the attack of another monster I control.
Oh my god, okay.
And it's not the original attack, it's current attack. So it's 2000, so now it's 3200.
Well, I'm gonna actually use...
What?
Sorry to
It's a
disappoint
damage
you.
step?
My Malfunction. It's a counter trap. I pay 500 life points, and it negates your trap and returns it to its original position, which means that you can't use it again this turn.
Wow, okay. Alright, so you paid that. That battle goes as intended, I guess. I'll take 400.
Yeah, so you'll take 400, and my Hydrogeddon's effect can activate now. It special summons a Hydrogeddon from my deck.
Wow.
They only gave me 2 of these.
2 is enough.
And now, Hydrogeddon will attack Boot Up Soldier Dread Dynamo
He has 0 attack now.
to deal 1600 since it's got 0 attack. That's gonna end my turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll normal summon my green gadget and search a red gadget to my hand. And I'll pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw. That's okay. Alright, I'll use my Hydrogeddon and attack your green gadget.
That'll be for 200 damage.
And then I'll attack you directly with my other Hydrogeddon
Ouch.
for 16. I'm gonna set 1 card face down and pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I will normal summon my Mechanical Chaser, and I'll enter battle. Mechanical Chaser will attack this Hydrogeddon.
Okay, so I'll be taking 250. That'll allow me to activate my Seismic Shockwave. So when a dinosaur monster on my side of the field gets destroyed and sent to the grave, I can select 3 of your spell and trap card zones, and you won't be able to use them. But this gets destroyed during my 3rd standby phase after activation, at which point I'll be able to return a dinosaur from my graveyard to my hand. So I'm going to be locking up the zones.
And I pass.
Alright, I draw for turn. This is my 1st standby phase. I believe this is one standby phase. I'm gonna set a monster, and I will switch Hydrogeddon to defense position and pass turn.
Draw for turn. For my next trick, I will normal summon Ancient Gear Soldier.
Okay.
It has 1300 attack. And then I will enter battle. Mechanical Chaser will attack your face now.
You attacked Black Stego. He has 2000 defense.
Oh no.
That's it. But he does have 2000 defense.
What's he do?
No, oh, if he's selected as an attack target, he gets changed to defense position.
Oh, okay, so you could have. Okay, I got you. And then my Ancient Gear Soldier will attack your Hydrogeddon.
Goodbye, Hydrogeddon.
I pass.
I draw. Well, for now, I'm just gonna have to pass my turn.
I'll draw. I will tribute my Ancient Gear Soldier
Oh no.
for Ancient Gear Engineer. He's technically stronger, he has 1500 attack.
Okay, what does he do?
On attack declaration, I can destroy a spell or trap card you control. But to go a step further, I will be equipping him with the Ancient Gear Fist, where any monster that does battle with my Ancient Gear Engineer will be destroyed regardless of attack or defense.
Oh, fun.
I'll enter battle. My Engineer will attack your Black Stego,
Okay.
and I'll use this effect to destroy your Seismic Shockwave.
Which now won't get me a card back. Wonder what I would have gotten back.
And then I take 500.
Yeah, and then my monster will get destroyed.
Yes.
Goodbye, Black Stego.
And then Mechanical Chaser will attack for 1850.
So I'm at 31 to your 2150.
And then I'll set 1 card face down, and I'll end my turn.
I'll draw. I'll activate my Heavy Storm. So it destroys all the spells and traps in the field. I'm going to normal summon my Tyranno Infinity. And its attack is equal to the number of my removed from play dinosaurs times 1000. Which right now I have none. But I'll set a card face down And pass turn, duelist.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. I'll normal summon my red gadget, but I already used a yellow gadget this game, so I will not be able to search again. I'll attempt to enter battle.
Okay, when you enter the battle phase, I'm going to activate my survival instinct. So I can select any number of dinosaur monsters in my grave, remove them from play, and I'll gain 400 life points for each monster I removed. But not only that, he'll gain 1,000 attack points for each of my removed from play dinosaurs. So since these are of no use to me anyway, I'm going to remove my Hyper Hammerhead, Gillosaurus, Hydrogeddon, and Black Stego.
That's 5.
So that gives me 2,000 life points, plus 2,000. And he'll have 5,000 attack points.
Well then, my monsters feel woefully inadequate to this situation. I feel like I brought a knife to a gunfight. Okay. I will be switching. I'm going to my main phase 2, because I will not be using my battle phase now. I'll switch both of these monsters to defensive mode. I'll set one card face down, and I'll have to end.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to enter the battle phase. My Tyranno Infinity will attack your red gadget.
Yeah, that's
with
game.
5,000 attack points.
That's game. My only regret was I couldn't switch him to defensive mode.
Alright, duelist, game 2.
Game
Since
2.
you lost, you get to pick.
I'm going first.
Okay. I will draw 5.
Let's see what we have here. Alright, I will normal summon my boot up soldier, Dread Dynamo. And then I will set 3 cards face down. And I'll end my turn.
I'll draw. Activate my Jurassic World. It's a field spell that gives all my dinosaurs 300 attack and defense.
Ooh.
I'll normal summon Sabersaurus.
Oh, he's big.
Yeah, he's a normally gentle dinosaur who enjoys relaxing in its nest, but if it becomes angered, it turns terribly ferocious. Alright, I'm gonna enter the battle phase, and I'll attack with Sabersaurus.
When you enter your battle phase, I'll activate Ultimate Offering.
Okay.
So I can pay 500 life points and immediately normal summon a monster from my hand.
Okay, yeah, alright, that's fine.
I'll normal summon Yellow Gadget, and it'll let me search a Green Gadget.
Okay, so you take 5.
Do you have anything to say?
I have nothing, yeah.
Then I will pay another 500 to
It's
normal
this
summon.
combo.
Green
This is
gadget.
why this card is banned, by the way. He
And
can
I-
do this
it's
as many
effect
times as he
to
wants.
search a red gadget to my hand. And anything for that.
I don't have anything, no.
Then I'll pay 500 and normal summon my red gadget.
Okay, they're here.
They are here. And now
and
my
that
boot
gives
up
him
soldier
2,000.
is 2,000.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue my attack on Boot Up Soldier since I have a little bit of attack at least.
I'll activate Sakuretsu Armor.
Ooh, okay.
I hope you've got
Goodbye,
something else.
Sabersaurus. It was fun knowing you. I'll set a card face down and pass turn to you.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I will enter battle. Assuming you can't stop these, red gadget attacks directly.
Okay, so 13,
Then green gadget attacks for 14.
14.
Then yellow gadget attacks for 12.
Yeah.
And finally, my boot up soldier attacks for 2,000. And then main phase 2, I'll just go ahead and set one and I'll pass.
I draw for turn. Okay, since you control monsters,
I've got plenty.
I will special summon my Gillosaurus in defense position, who will let you summon a monster from your grave, but you don't have one, so.
I never do.
And then I'll activate my big evolution pill. So I tribute a dinosaur. I'm going to tribute my Gillosaurus. And while this card's on the field for 3 of your turns, I can normal summon or set dinos without tributing. So, pretty cool, yeah. I guess it's just.
No. Only I get to
stays on
do
the
summoning
field.
shenanigans.
I'll normal summon my Black Tyranno. So if you control only defense position monsters, he can attack you directly, but that's
That
not really the case. I'm just trying to get something going here. So I will attack Yellow Gadget, who's got 2,900 attack. I'll set a card face down and pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I will tribute my red gadget and my gear golem to summon Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon.
Ooh, okay. All right.
So because I tributed a red gadget, it gets the effect of when it inflicts battle damage to you, it inflicts an extra 400 on top of it. Enter battle, my dragon will attack your Black Tyranno.
So my Black Tyranno has 2,900 to your 3,000.
So you'll take 100 damage.
Yes. Goodbye, Black Tyranno. It was fun. And I also take...
It'll burn you for an extra 400. And then my boot up soldier swings for the finish.
Alright, for this game, I will take the first move.
Alright, good luck.
I'm going to start by setting one monster face down, another card face down, and I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I will normal summon my Ancient Gear Soldier. I'll enter battle. My Ancient Gear Soldier will attack your face down.
You attack Black Stego.
Of course not. Then I will set one face down, and I pass.
I'll draw. I'm going to normal summon my Hyper Hammerhead. So, like, you know, if he attacks a monster, it'll bounce it to the hand and get a damage that if it doesn't get destroyed. Hyper Hammerhead's going to attack Ancient Gear Soldier with 1500.
I will activate my Rare Metamorph. I target my soldier and it'll increase his attack by 500.
Okay.
And then the first time when you activate a spell card that targets this monster, it'll be negated.
Okay, so he's going up to 18. Alright, my Hyper Hammerhead's going to get destroyed, so I'll take 300. Yeah. But your Ancient Gear Soldier will get returned to the hand.
Oh no, I lose my Metamorph.
Pass turn.
Draw. I will normal summon my Ancient Gear Soldier again.
Hello.
I will special summon an Ancient Gear because I control an Ancient Gear monster. They do have to be in attack position.
Oh, hey, okay.
And I'll special summon another Ancient Gear because there's no heart once per turn.
It's gonna be a tribute summon or something. Okay.
Can do anything, so I'll end my turn there.
I like the. Okay.
Sometimes you need bodies.
I'm going to switch my Black Stego to attack mode. Okay, Black Stego, enter battle phase, will attack Ancient Gear.
Alright.
For
1100.
1100. I'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will activate my Ancient Gear Workshop. I can add an Ancient Gear from my grave to my hand.
Grab an Ancient Gear.
And I will special summon an Ancient Gear from my hand. I will tribute both my Ancient Gears for Ancient Gear Golem.
Hey there.
He's a fun guy. And I'll enter battle. My Ancient Gear Golem will attack your Black Stego.
Okay, so Golem, you said?
Golem with 3000 attack.
Well, Black Stego will switch to defense, but he'll get destroyed anyway.
And my Ancient Gear Golem does piercing damage on defensive position monsters.
Oh, yeah, I take 1000.
And Soldier will attack for 1300. And I'll pass right there.
Alright, draw for turn. I'm going to normal summon Hyper Hammerhead. I'll enter the battle phase. Hyper Hammerhead's going to attack Ancient Gear Soldier.
Yep, I'll take 200.
Pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. Guys, don't hate me for this. I will activate my Ancient Gear Explosive.
What is this? I've never read this card. What does this do?
I target an Ancient Gear monster on my side of the field. I destroy it and inflict damage to you equal to half of its original attack.
Okay.
You'll take 1500. Then I'll normal summon my green gadget and search a red gadget. Then I'll set one card face down and I'll pass.
I'll draw. Okay. I'm going to... I have a little fun too. I'll activate my Fossil Excavation. It's a trap. I discard a card from my hand, and then I target a dinosaur monster in my graveyard and special summon it. Of course, effect monsters will have their effects negated. I'll discard my Ultimate Tyranno. And that means I can summon him to the field. Say hello to Ultimate Tyranno. He doesn't have an effect though. Alright, I'm going to attack with Hyper Hammerhead for 1,000 or for 100.
100, yeah.
And I'll attack you for 3,000 with Ultimate Tyranno.
I gotta take it.
Set one card and pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll activate my Pot of Avarice.
Okay.
So I get to
shuffle. Do you have 5 monsters?
I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 exactly. Nothing else.
Okay. Yeah.
I shuffle these back and I draw 2 cards.
Better pray they're good enough to beat my Ultimate Tyranno.
Draw 2. So Tyranno dies when that goes, right?
Yeah, if this card is removed from the field, the monster is destroyed, yes.
Worth it. I activate Heavy Storm.
Ooh, okay. You destroyed my negate attack.
Get out.
And that kills my Ultimate Tyranno as well.
I'll set one face down and I'll end my turn.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to normal summon Sabersaurus. I'll enter the battle phase, and my Hyper Hammerhead's going to attack your monster.
You hit my red gadget.
Oh, okay. Since it wasn't destroyed, it's going to return to your hand.
It will.
And Sabersaurus will attack for 1900.
Woo!
That's going to pass my turn.
All right.
Heart of the card moment.
All right. I will set one face down and set another, and I'll end my turn.
I will draw. Since you had some fun, I'll do some as well. I'm going to tribute my 2 monsters. Because I got to end these in style. If this backfires on me, then I just get what I paid for. Superconductor Tyranno, my boss monster. Ooh. Couldn't let you be the only one to summon it. Once per turn, I contribute a monster and inflict 1,000 damage to you. This monster can't attack if I use this effect this turn. I will activate his effect.
Wait, how much damage?
And tribute himself to deal 1,000 damage to you. Boom. Boom. I don't care what you had set. Was that Sakuretsu armor?
It wasn't. It had another defensive monster.
Oh.
I was gonna kind of try and.
Because if I attack, then you can summon. How much defense does he have?
2,000.
Oh, so he can wall Sabersaurus.
That was the goal. I didn't.
Wow.
So you thought you did something like unnecessary. You did exactly what it took to win.
Okay, yeah. So you can distribute himself, deal 1,000.
Yep,
so
that's that. Yeah. All right.
I guess we'll just wrap the video up here. What did you think of your deck?
This was very nostalgic for me because this was pretty much my favorite deck as a kid.
I think the ancient gear cards are like the older ones are so awkward.
Yeah, and that's what I remembered while playing.
Although gadgets are like fine and like ultimate offering and all that.
Yeah, the gadget side of the deck works fine. Boot up soldier, the gadgets, even working with ultimate offering and cannon soldier, all that works fine. It's when you start messing around with the ancient gears that you run into the issue of the ancient gears are actually hard to get on the field because...
And they don't feel worth it.
It can feel like they're not worth it. But because the only decent ancient gear normal summon is soldier.
Yeah.
Everything else is so tiny, it's insignificant.
I feel like this deck is probably a little bit more solid overall just because like Hyper Hammerhead and like Hydro Geddon and just these kind of beat stick guys, you can just summon them and like be okay. That said, I bricked with these like in a couple scenarios, but I'd say these guys pretty much carry this deck. It's got alright other staples and stuff. There are a few weird things that like I don't really know, like why like Black Patera is weak and just returns to your hand, but only if it's like sent by like a card effect.
Did you just pronounce the P in that?
Black Terra? I always thought it was Patera. I'm back to my childhood.
Pterodactyl, Paul. Pterodactyl.
And Baby Ceratosaurus.
Don't walk away from that.
I'm just
Feel
saying.
shame.
Okay, well, as a kid, I call it Black Patera. So. And Baby Ceratosaurus, I don't know how you're supposed to like really trigger it. I mean, I guess with that like volcanic eruption. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the duel, which hopefully you did, be sure to drop a like. Let us know what other structure decks we can maybe play with. We're done now with the original line of structure decks, but we do have something special in mind for next time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's gonna be it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.